bright color. Woo! What's going on, everybody? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Woo!
You know, it is cold here. It's as cold as this picture represents.
I know it's like 30.
We don't have any ice, but it feels like it's like 29 degrees.
It's less than 30. It's supposed to get down like 18 degrees tonight.
Whoa.
We can't stand out here in no kakalaki.
I still have my flip-flops on.
She does have her flip-flops on. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I mean, you know, we were bored. You know,
we weren't going to do a live tonight because we want everybody to spend time with their families. So if you've got family time going on right now, please go do that.
Even though we consider you family,
you are
your immediate family. Spend time with them. We understand 100%. But you know, we hanging out. We actually hung out with Papa Mozo for a few minutes on his live chat just a few minutes ago, and we was like, man, we're bored. What else is there to do?
We have spent time with our family.
We did. We split it up.
It was last night, and then it was today, and we had a great time, and it was so great to see our family, and we love them, and now they're gone, and now we're bored.
Exactly, and we miss our cruise family and our travel families, and
we love you guys.
We love everybody for sure. I mean, we got a few people. You know, there's Anthony Simone in the house. Hey, Anthony.
Merry Christmas, Anthony.
Merry Christmas. Absolutely. We got a Facebook user. We don't know who that is. They're connecting through the Facebook. Let us know who you are. You know, he says, hey, y'all, it's your Facebook user. That's right. I mean, unless you grant them permission, let them know who you are. We won't know who you are, but we love you too.
Go ahead. Stay incognito.
It's okay. And then we got Clay in the house.
Hey, Clay.
Hey.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. It's raining here. I mean, we're just cold out. We're just cold outside. We hate cold weather.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Baby, it's cold. I don't know the words to this song, but I love the song. We actually watched Elf today, didn't we?
We did watch Elf.
And
we watched It's a Wonderful Life.
And It's a Wonderful Life. And I
Elf.
started watching Christmas Vacation, but we left and went to your parents' house. And I watched a little bit of A Christmas Story, which is my favorite. Yeah. But, you know, we just had our kids in and out. And but, yeah, so Merry Christmas, everyone. Here's our favorite friend, one of our favorite friends. I ain't say our favorite, but he is one of he's top level. He's top level.
Dewey is the bomb. If y'all ever have the opportunity to meet
Mr. Dewey. We love Mr. Dewey. Hey, Dewey, I don't know.
AKA Mitch.
Look at this. Dewey Destination, my friend.
We love him. He's a great guy.
We did a shot on Papa Mozo's live. You know, he just went live, and we was on there for a few minutes, and we did a shot. We represented Dewey's Destination because Dewey, being such a great gentleman he is, he sent us this awesome.
Dewey do what he do.
Oh, Dewey do. Ain't no doubt. Dewey do.
That cake looks
That's
fantastic.
What I was fixing to say, babe.
Yes.
Yeah, that cake was awesome for sure.
Woo.
Absolutely. Now, Nightbot saying check out the Cruisers. I don't think they're going to be on at 8 o'clock.
But check them out anyway.
Check them out anyway. Go over and play their stuff. But no, I mean, he set up from last week, but I ain't never done anything, so he's still gonna be thinking it's a regular Friday night. Like I said, we just jumped on here. We're bored. There's Mike Rodriguez. Yay! We see Mike. Merry Christmas, Mike. Betsy, we love y'all guys.
Hey, Mike, if y'all want to come up, anybody wants to come up,
if you
we'll put a link out in the chat.
Absolutely. We're just hanging out.
We're just having some fun, some Christmas festivities.
Just hanging out.
For those that maybe don't have children in the household.
Well, they got kids, but I don't know. I mean,
yeah, you do.
They do have kids. They might be spending time with them. They just maybe taking a break. But
I take a break.
Anybody wants to jump up here? I mean, please,
Dewey, welcome up.
Absolutely. Clayson, how was your Christmas dinner? We
didn't have a Christmas dinner per se. We had Christmas pickup foods, and that's what I personally like to do because it's a fond memory that I have as a child.
Yeah, we usually do like a big dinner for like Thanksgiving. But when we go to Christmas, it's more like just like a
pickup foods,
party kind of thing.
Sausage balls and pigs in a blanket, and
we had chips and dip and shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
So we just did that and a few drinky drinks and just hanging out. And anybody come in was welcome to, of course, partake in whatever we had. But yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone. I see Facebook users saying Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This has actually been a very good Christmas.
Oh, we have. It's been a very Christmas. Absolutely.
As much as people would like
dancing going on.
As much as people would like to talk about
Jeffrey,
how bad the year was, I feel like this has been a good year for us.
We've actually had a very good year, even though
we're kind of home bodies anyway.
True.
So
now we do like to get out and travel and cruise, and that sucked. Of course, everybody knows that.
We want to go on cruises. Don't get us wrong.
But
we're typically people that stay at home.
We are.
So it hasn't been.
We like to entertain at home. We like to have friends come to visit us, and we'll fix them a big old dinner and that kind of thing to get them to come over so they can hang out with us. We like to stay at home, and so that's not really changed too much, because COVID. Now all that kind of stuff going on, people staying at home. But we just ain't had as many friends to come hang out with us. But we've met a lot of great people.
We've met a lot of new friends.
Exactly.
And those new friends have meant the world to us.
Through this cruising community and, all the Marco Polos and all that stuff. It's just been such a great time. Absolutely. And I see Betsy's in the house. Hello,
hey, girl.
Hope you and Mike and the kids have had a great Merry Christmas. Like I said, we
Christmas.
I didn't say Christmas, but hey, I got my Christmas shirt on again. I mean, got to represent my favorite band in the whole wide world. There's our friend. Let's bring him on up, baby. You ready? I'm ready.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Dewey. Glad you're friend. Let's bring him on up, baby. You ready? I'm ready.
Dewey, cut the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Dewey. Baby, you ready? I'm ready.
Got the YouTube.
Yeah, I got to find the right tab here. There we go.
There you go, Dewey.
I'm used to watching you on TV, and I haven't turned it on yet, so I had you on the computer here, and it's like, uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I do it too. I mean, sometimes I'll be ready to go live, and I've got another tab open and playing my own stuff, and it's, what's going on? Who's got it on there? And it ends up being me. It's crazy for sure. I see Cheryl Rosinski's in the house. Hello, welcome in. Jefferson, both a very nice person. Absolutely. I thank you, Jeffrey.
Merry Christmas, Jeffrey.
Saying I love you. I don't know what that means, but hey.
Hey, girl.
We love you. Woo. Absolutely. And she says she loves the shirt. I know she got to be talking about this shirt. Well, this is a good shirt too, so it could be this shirt. But it's okay. We love everybody for sure. Miss Sherry's in here. Welcome in. I see the cruise world. Woo! Woo! Absolutely. Hope everybody has it. Dewey, how was your Christmas today, sir?
It was wonderful. I went over with my sister to her in-laws for Christmas, and it was nice to be with family, and I got to share my cake, so I didn't have to eat it all by myself.
Absolutely. That's awesome. That looked like an awesome cake.
That looked like a cake that, not that you could eat it yourself, but it's a well worth the attempt.
Yeah, that'll be a good. That's one you would want to film for YouTube. Trying to eat
I still brought like half of it home, so I'm going to have a sugar overdose by New Year's.
Absolutely. All right. So we got another friend in the
you can freeze that cake.
We're gonna bring him on. Mark, how are you, sir?
I loved your version of Night Before Christmas. Uh-oh.
Can't hear you, Mark. But yeah, that was a great version, right, Dewey? Mark singing. The parody, he was done a great version, but the Night Before Christmas on his 3-minute little.
And it was so appropriate for this year.
Yeah.
It was, absolutely.
Hey, Mark.
Hello, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
All
right. Yeah, what I wanted to say was I can't claim the writing credits for that. That's been floating around the internet forever, but I just think it's pretty awesome. So I thought I'd throw it out there.
It was fun for sure.
Great.
I'm glad you did throw that out there because that was pretty doggone good.
You guys are making me jealous with all this Boiling Springs Kool-Aid. I might have to try to get some of that. What is this, like dewdrop, sun drop?
Well, you can't really find. I don't think you find it up there in Michigan, but
I've got some relatives in North Kakalaki. I might have to have them send me.
Whereabouts North Kakalaki?
Raleigh, Kinston.
Raleigh's about 3 hours from us.
Yeah, 3.5.
And then Kinston, North Carolina.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I'm not.
My grandparents, when I was young, they lived out in Newport, over by Morehead City, out on the coast.
Right.
So yeah, I spent a lot of time in North Kakalaki when I was younger.
Awesome.
Never had the Kool-Aid though.
Well, that was a different time back in them days. Yeah, our Diet Cherry Lemon Sun Drop. You can't find it in too many places. But we love it.
I'm going to be out in your neck of the woods in February for a short bit.
For what, Dewey?
Well, before our trip to Cancun, I'm going out to San Diego for a week, but my flight's taking me from Indianapolis to Charlotte before I go out to San Diego.
Really?
Kind of a roundabout way of getting there, but
that's crazy. Absolutely. All the way going. That's like going around your elbow to get to your butt. I don't know, but it's.
Dewey, if we weren't going in a couple days later, I'd tell you could come here and we could go together. But we're going a couple days later.
Yeah, it's a shame that my Cancun flight didn't go through Charlotte because I thought the same thing, and I just looked it up because I couldn't remember which one went to where. But I go through Dallas for when I go because I'll fly from San Diego, then to Dallas, and then down to Cancun.
Yeah.
Dallas is a big old airport.
Yeah, never been there before, so it'll be interesting.
So Ronnie and Elma, I just looked. There's a dollar store called Dollar General,
right?
And they're telling me that they have cherry lemon sun drop in stock right now. So I might go check it out tomorrow. And if they have some on New Year's Eve, I'm gonna be drinking some Boiling Springs Kool-Aid.
Hey, I hope they got it. I tell you what, but yeah that'd be awesome.
I don't know if they have diet. I probably didn't drink the diet, but we'll get what they have.
Bottle again. Look, the invisible bottle.
Even if they don't have the diet, try the full flavored version.
No, it ain't good.
Well, it's a little sweeter, but
but now we typically drink diet drinks. So if you're not a diet drinker,
yeah, well, no, trust me, I'm a diet drinker. I'd be a lot bigger if I wasn't. I drink a lot of soda, so. But I
do too.
It's all diet though.
The diet cherry lemon sun drop. If we didn't have diet, it just. I think it makes you feel fuller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will. I'm gonna go see tomorrow if they have that in stock, and then I'll reach out to you guys just to make sure I get the all of the ingredients and the ratios right, so we can rock it on New Year's Eve.
Absolutely, definitely, sure.
So you all had a good Christmas. Dewey, Santa Claus was good to you, I know, right?
Oh, yes. Yep, Santa Claus provided me a nice little Christmas.
Yeah, and I saw all your grandbabies at the Stokes household last night.
Yeah.
Well, you saw 5 of them. We have 7.
5 of them, that's for sure.
Did you have all 5? I saw Ronnie running around. I didn't know if he could find the 5th one.
The 5th one was in the bathroom. He was peeping.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody pooped.
I found him. I'm like, what are you doing, boy? I'm peeping. I said, well, I'll send your mama in here. I ain't messing with that.
Yeah. Grandparents don't need to mess with that stuff.
That's right. Not if I can get by.
We don't have to, so.
That's right.
That's what parents are for.
Right. I don't have any grandkids yet, but my oldest is 20, and he jokes around about it all the time. I'm like, just slow down. Slow down.
We don't have to.
We don't rush it, but those grandbabies are the best.
They are awesome for sure.
People tell you all the time the grandbabies are so much better than the kids, and they really are.
They saying that the shirt reminds me of Mike Tyson saying Christmas. It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Christmas.
Christmas, everybody.
You got the TH in there. Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah, there you go.
I never even had kids, so I won't have grandkids to spoil, but I do my best with nieces and nephews and grandnieces and nephews.
I hope I can send you some. I got plenty. I got extras.
Evan Goldberg in the house. Hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Who else? Anybody else we got in the house that I ain't said hello to? Lynchburg, North Carolina. I don't know, Cheryl. I guess they could be. It's not right here in my little area, so I don't know. I've never heard of it, but all right, let's see. We got the Down Under Cruisers in the house. My chat jumped on me, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah. Down Under Cruisers. Woo! They said happy Christmas night. Now Boxing Day in Australia. What is Boxing Day? Tell me what Boxing Day is. I've heard of it. Now, of course, we're going to bring on another person into the chat, Miss Rachel.
I have to show Alma something real quick.
Okay, show Alma something real quick.
Your boys.
Awesome.
Hook me up.
Yeah.
And hi, Mark. I love your
Rachel. Merry Christmas. What's that?
Merry Christmas. I love your singing.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Makes me happy.
We got Jonathan from the Six Traveling Shores. They're in Concord, North Carolina tonight. They're spending their Christmas in at
Great Wolf Lodge, right?
Yeah, the Great Wolf Lodge. That's about an hour from us. Cheers.
Dewey, where's the cat at? Derek from D&G got me these socks. He said, show me your kitty. So now, whenever I ask for a cuddle.
That was very sweet, Rachel.
That's very nice of him. I love Derek.
I haven't seen her too much since I got home, so I'm surprised she's not here in my lap. Usually when I come home, that's where she goes.
We got Mr. Tyler in the house. What's going on, guy? And then we got
Tyler.
Of course, we got the better half of the cruise world.
Hey, Tyler, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you're definitely right on that, Ronnie.
Hey, Mark.
Hey,
yes.
Mark, I know when, a guy knows when he marries up. You know it. I mean, I know it.
Yeah, I got lucky.
I do too, absolutely.
Hi, Stephanie. Where's Stephanie tonight?
Who knows? I think she's doing some puzzles right now. She likes to do puzzles and things like that. So she got some for Christmas. I think she's working on one of those right now.
Oh, I love puzzles too.
I just like video stuff. So I got some video toys. I got a new lens for Christmas, so I'm pretty stoked about that. But
Awesome.
what did you guys get? What's your favorite gift, Ronnie and Elma?
What was your favorite gift, baby?
I like the bowls.
See, Alma's parents hooked us up this year. We weren't expecting much. We never do. But we went to their house and they got us
way too much.
Way too much. I got a knife set. We got a bowl set. We got a griddle. It's all kitchen related stuff. Well, for the most part.
Because we cook a lot.
Well, I see that, and Ronnie,
he cooks a lot, and I watch. But
yeah, you're making some good looking food, Ronnie. That is for sure. And Dewey, that cake you made, I didn't see after you cut into it. Was it as good as it looked?
Oh yeah, I posted some pictures on my Facebook page. Just
I'll check it out.
Mark.
On Dewey's Marco Polo, he posted some
Okay.
pictures of it.
Ronnie, my favorite gift was this giant lollipop.
Oh, that thing's bigger than your head, Rachel.
Hi, Stephanie. Look, she came.
Yes.
Yes, Ronnie, it is.
That thing's as big as your head there.
If you can believe it, I was telling Cindy this. It's only 80 calories. The total sugars on it are 14 grams.
Is that a serving or what?
And the serving is 1/20 pieces, and it's 20 grams.
Mm-hmm.
20 servings per container. How do you cut this up into 20 pieces? That's not
Oh, the
possible.
hammer.
Slam it on the floor and count how much it breaks up into.
Right, that's right. So how about you, Dewey? What was your favorite present this year?
My only present was the car I bought myself.
The Subaru, right?
Yep.
How's that thing driving? Is it awesome?
I love it. Today was the longest drive I took it because it was like 40 miles to where I went for Christmas. I love it. It practically drives itself, except it has to remind me once in a while to keep my hands on the steering wheel. So
I know if your Alma's got one of those, what is it called, drive assist kind of things.
yeah,
And it basically once it gets over to this line, it'll move over a little bit. So it'll pretty much stay in between the lines if it can read the lines.
yeah.
I mean, it'll go.
When I was on that train trip at Glacier Park, my rental car was a Subaru, and that was my first experience with a Subaru and with lane assist, and it freaked me out when it kept trying to drive different than where I was trying to steer because it was trying to keep me in the lines, and I, of course,
telling you something, Dewey.
I was rubbernecking like a tourist and driving on. So it's a good thing I had it there.
Yeah. Betsy's saying that she looked on Amazon and you can get some sun drop and get it shipped.
Yeah, I looked at that, Betsy, but I'm gonna go check it out. There's a Dollar General store just about 6 miles from my house that they say they have it. I've never looked for it, so I will definitely be trying some.
It's red.
That's gonna be the Diet Cherry Lemon sun
It's red. Okay, don't get the yellow kind. Gotta get the red kind.
Okay.
Ronnie.
Yes, ma'am. What?
Why is it called Boiling Springs?
That's where we live, Rachel. That's where we live.
I thought it was like it has alcohol in it or something. And I was like, what?
Yes,
well, it does.
No, I figured that part. I was just like, that's why in my Christmas song, I was like, I don't know if you heard it on Polo. I was saying, Rudolph drank some of Ronnie's Boiling Springs Kool-Aid.
That's what made his nose so bright, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, our little hometown here, it's the name of it's Boiling Springs, so we just named our favorite drink after it.
Maybe I'll come visit there.
Absolutely. If you're ever in town, please let us know, and we definitely will meet up, and I'll show you the Boiling Springs that the town was named after.
Boiling Springs.
Okay, I got that southern drawl. It might sound like bowling.
It was Boiling Springs. The water boiled up from the ground. It's a spring.
So is there actually still a spring there that you can go to?
It's more of a trickle.
It's still there.
But it's there. It's there.
It's actually on the campus. Across the street from our house is the Gardner-Webb University. So it's on the campus of Gardner-Webb University. And so it's just a little trickle of
Look, there's a Boiling Springs, Idaho.
Well,
it's like a hot springs.
Yeah,
we're not that fantastic.
Yeah, ours is not that fantastic. It's just it just kind of feeds the duck pond now.
Okay.
You guys are near South Carolina, right? Are you guys?
Yeah. We're right on the border. We're
like
15 minutes from the South Carolina border.
Yeah, I've got a lot of family down that way. I mean, and I don't have any plans to go down anytime soon. But if I do get down that way, I'll definitely hit you guys up.
Absolutely, we'll meet you anywhere, man.
Yeah. All right, well, come meet me in Michigan.
Well, that's what I say.
We said South Carolina, but
you said we'll meet you anywhere.
Yeah, we can meet him part way here in Illinois. We don't have all that snow.
Oh yeah, we got quite a bit overnight.
I've never been to Michigan, but
Someone in the Christmas thing, Cadillacs.
I've been a Kiss fan. Detroit, Rock City.
Yeah, Detroit, Rock City. Yeah, we live about 50 minutes from Detroit, but I work when work is normal. I work right in downtown Detroit, so
right.
I'm down there in Detroit, Rock City all the time. Dewey, what part of Illinois are you from?
I'm in central Illinois in the Champaign-Urbana area where the University of Illinois is.
All right, yeah, Illinois is a long state.
Yeah, came here to go to school and never left.
Yeah, well, if you like it, you like it, right?
Yeah, it ended up being a pretty nice little place to live.
Yeah, I'm on probably a 5-year plan, 5 to 7 year plan to get down to Florida. Got to wait till my youngest is out of high school, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we keep on talking about maybe possibly moving to Florida sometime, but I don't know if we'll ever make that happen. But we still love to.
I'll probably end up there once traveling gets back to normal, so that I'm closer to the source of the travel.
That's the key right there. Warmer weather and cruise ships right out your doorstep. That's makes things nice.
Especially
Julie, you might have to go meet up with Cheryl. She said she's only hours from you.
Yeah, Dewey.
And Papa Mozo's just up there by Chicago too. So
Mozo went live today. It was cute.
Yeah, we actually went on with Papa right at the end.
Oh, did you? Okay, thank you. I left him. I had to go eat. I had enchiladas for Christmas dinner.
Oh, yummy.
Costco enchiladas.
Oh.
And I'm making a bow because I got a bow maker for Christmas.
Awesome.
Betsy, that's cold for you, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure 74 is cold for Betsy.
Put on their hoodies. I got to put on a hoodie.
All right. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna check out. I wanted to wish you guys all a Merry Christmas. I'm looking forward. I'm sorry, Elm. I didn't mean to step on you there.
That's fine, Mark. No, thanks for jumping on with us. I mean,
yep.
Look at you and Stephanie and the kids had a great Christmas.
Yep, and we're gonna tune into the Cabin Wives show tomorrow. So we'll see all you guys there.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Thanks for reminding me.
Yep. So I will see you guys all later. Just giving you a hard time, Betsy, about the weather, but I hope you did get a parka for Christmas. It's getting real chilly there. But I'm pretty sure that Mike will keep you warm. So we will see you guys later. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mark.
And to all, good night. Mark. Bye, Dewey. Bye, Rachel.
Bye, Mark.
Awesome. Cruise World, great channel.
Absolutely.
We love Mark. So, what are you doing, Miss Rachel? Are you making?
You were asking me what I was doing. So, I'm making a bow. I don't know if you guys know who JoJo Siwa is.
No.
But I just made a bow. It's just like you press it together, but I can make a bow, and this is the bow holder, and then you put this part in the little bow part.
Oh, cool. Absolutely.
I told my friend Linda to come out check out your channel, so now she's in the chat with us.
Well, that's great. Thank you for.
Hey, anyone I can help out. Chris is almost, I think he's like 3 away from 250.
Awesome.
Dewey's so close to his too.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Dewey's a great guy.
Everybody should check out Dewey.
Dewey, yeah, he's a fantastic guy.
I saw that merch that you sent. Ronnie, Good job.
I'm just glad I got there by Christmas. I was kind of worried.
He's a sweetheart in person. He's just, I feel very privileged that I got to meet him.
Me too.
Absolutely. I feel like my life is better for knowing Dewey.
You're going to make me blush.
Well, we do. we had such a great time hanging out with you in Mexico, Dewey. I mean,
I'm looking forward to the next one already.
It's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. But yeah, I mean, I knew Dewey. I mean, we met Dewey a little bit online before that, and you Dewey was a great guy. But we met him in person, and just
we're probably a little more partial now, just because we met him in person, and he's such awesome. A fantastic individual. I think he brings something to the world that the world would be a sad place without Dewey, and I'm privileged to know him.
That's right, absolutely. He's definitely a great guy for sure, no doubt.
Well, that's awful sweet of you guys. You guys were a pleasure to meet in person too, and that's one of the things I like the best about meeting this community in person. Everybody's just like you see on YouTube.
Well, so that's the thing. Yeah, we watch somebody on YouTube, and I also had the privilege, talking to people on Marco Polos.
Yeah.
So you actually get to know their, their personalities and how they are. So when you actually meet them in person, it's just a long.
Just the same, but then it's a little more when you meet somebody in person. It's just a little more, and you get a little more intimate, and it's just.
Oh yeah, I mean when you're hanging out,
you develop.
I get more excited in person meeting people.
Yeah.
I'm not as shy. Sometimes I'm shy on the stream, like if I don't know who they are. But once you get to know me, I'm not.
Well, I have to say, my best friend over here in this chat, she's in here, I think Jonathan, Jonathan right there. My best friend in this chat, Shauna, she was a little shy with me the first time. I said, hug, and she's like,
I gotta ask you, because I know
she's like, she's like trying to kill me now.
Like a spider monkey, yeah.
I gotta ask you, sorry, I lit my bow up that I got for Christmas.
Awesome.
That's nice.
I gotta ask you, Alma, when was the first time you met them? Because I remember when she was video chatting me on Thanksgiving, but I want to know when you first met them. I never heard the story.
It's been a few months ago. What was it?
I'm not sure exactly when it was, but
we met like 4 or 5 times now.
I'm not sure. They've been over here 3 times, and we went down there once.
So 4 times,
I think. But yeah, I mean, not sure. It's only been a couple months, 2-3 months that we actually met them for the first time. I think the second time we met them was when Papa Mozo was in town.
Mozo's awesome.
Yeah, Papa Mozo's awesome. Absolutely. But Dewey, the Down Under Cruiser says Dewey needs to relax after the night he had on the sleigh. Now, hey, that's not Dewey. That was Santa Claus traveling last night. Dewey had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, Santa just skipped me by last night. He didn't bring me anything. So
I was watching on Danny Griswold channel last night. He had the satellite thing of Santa.
Yeah, we did watch that quite a while.
I watched that a long time last night till it messed up. But I mean, here he comes. He comes up. He comes up the coast. He goes to Myrtle Beach, and then he's up through here, and then he's all the way at the coast of North Carolina. He comes back across North Carolina, Charlotte, Gastonia, Shelby, Bowling Springs. I'm like, I live in Bowling Springs. Santa. I go to the door looking for him, and I can't find him. He did not stop at my house. I had him some Bowling Springs Kool-Aid ready.
I heard he doesn't stop at the houses when people are awake, so you blew it by being awake.
Oh, that's what it was, wasn't it?
Yep.
That's what it was. Dadgummit. I knew it was something because I had some Bowling Springs Kool-Aid ready, and he was flying over the house. I seen it on the satellite.
Yeah, I tried to talk Santa into taking me on a sleigh with him so I could vlog his trip, but he wouldn't do it.
That would have been awesome for sure.
You were the mechanic, Dewey, is what Down Under said.
If Santa left me as his mechanic, he wouldn't fly at all.
Darian, welcome in, my friend. I love it loud. You know I love it loud.
Darian!
I think Darian's a
kid. Hey, Darian, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, absolutely.
I was just glad Santa let me make the video for him. I had fun with that. So.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
We didn't have a few shots tonight.
We've had a couple shots. We're using our newly acquired Dewey's Destination shot glass tonight.
And we're having shots of our invisible bottle.
We've got an invisible bottle here.
Yeah.
It's special.
Now, Ronnie, I got a question for you.
Special edition.
Wow. Yes, ma'am. You
pay for StreamYards, correct?
Yeah, I pay for the StreamYard.
Is it worth it? I want to pay the $20, but I stream a lot. I'm going to start doing more interviews in the new year. I want to pay the $20, but I don't know how the green screen works. I don't have a green screen yet, but I want a green screen. Is it worth the $20? Can I ask you that?
Well, it just all depends on what your I guess your end game is. If you wanted to do it because you stream a lot, of course, I mean, it gives you easy access to streaming. That's what I like about StreamYard. It's easy. I don't have to learn OBS or Streamlabs or any of that stuff. I don't have to learn that stuff. And StreamYard makes it easy for me. So in that aspect, it's worth it. I'm able to put little videos in my chat or in the intros and outros, that kind of thing. So I like that part.
And when you have a chance, I need you to teach me Nitebot, if you can. I have him set up, but I had to take away his wrench because he told Doug and Nikki to stop spamming the chat, and they just put 3 explanation points.
Yeah.
And then he was posting links to his own channel, and I did not like that. He said subscribe to Nitebot.
Yeah.
So if you can help me when you have a chance, I would like some help.
Yeah, well, if I get a chance, I'll definitely help you out because Nitebot's nice when you don't have anybody else to as far as drop links for you. You can have take Nitebot here, drop links. Now, other than that, I like a live moderator that can kick people out if they start being unruly. But
especially with the way YouTube's been lately, where it doesn't let even moderators drop links. Assuming Nitebot still does.
Yeah, Nitebot was still doing it. I hear that maybe YouTube has fixed that. That was a glitch or something. I'm not sure.
It fixed it, and it is working.
So
that's good.
Dewey's saying that most of the cruises he scheduled in 2021 through 2023, he's gonna meet different people.
Well, Dewey, they don't get no more different than us.
Amen to that. By the time we get that big vloggers cruise, I think hopefully I'll have met everybody at least one time.
Oh, definitely. If
not me.
Well, hopefully one day, Rachel. Absolutely.
One day, Rachel.
Come to Idaho, and you'll meet me, Dewey. That's all I'm gonna say.
If we ever get in Idaho, we're definitely gonna look you up if we're nearby.
Blue turf.
Yeah.
Remember the blue turf.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to get an Idaho meetup.
Absolutely. Darian said he was listening. I love it loud right now. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Loud. I want to hear it loud. Right between the eyes.
I hear it loud. Right between the eyes.
Yay, Alma!
She rock and roll all night party every day kind of person right there now. She crazy. Let's see what John's saying. Ronnie now, Sean says she loves you guys so much and misses you. Well, I mean, we weren't invited to the Great Wolf Lodge in Concord.
I wasn't either.
I know it. Y'all just
left without us.
Y'all decided to come to North Carolina and not even invite us.
They probably thought, well, there's been a lot of kids there. They probably wouldn't want to go.
You're right. No, that's great. I'm glad y'all were able to take the kids there. I mean,
I know the kids are loving that.
No, I know them kids are loving that, no doubt.
How long are they there for?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long they were going to be there, but me and Miss Alma, we like to do, each year we would try to do a cruise for our Christmas present to each other. instead of just getting Christmas presents, we would go on a cruise to. We used to go out of Charleston, which normally went to the Bahamas, but it was still a cruise. Unfortunately, this year we're not able to do that. But
I'll make you a deal. If I ever make it up to what state are you in again?
North Kakalaki.
I believe my mom lives there. Let me see. I have it on my weather bug, like to check the weather. I believe she lives in North Charleston.
Well, North Charleston, that's South Kakalaki, but that's not too far from where we like to go cruising.
I found out she was actually supposed to be on a cruise a couple months ago, and it got canceled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah, I know it, right, Dewey? I mean, how many have you got canceled this year?
I've had 11 canceled so far. So,
man, we had 2 that was canceled, but still
3.
Yeah, kind of 3, but and then of course we had a Egypt trip that got postponed.
Yeah, I was disappointed with that.
Yeah, hopefully we can
That's more than just a disappointment.
Hopefully we can do that next year, do we? I mean,
oh yeah.
I mean that's something.
That would be an awesome trip.
I thought that was going to be an awesome trip. I mean, but
bucket list
type of kind of thing, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like history type stuff. So I mean, you know, being able to go to see the last of the 7 wonders of the world, kind of, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
well, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to August with the big trip I have then, because that'll be my first round through Europe, and so every place will be new and exciting and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely. Or somebody else new in the house. Let's see. Yeah, says, "Oh, we're doing live. Okay,
we didn't
sorry,
Aaron. Surprise."
Aaron commented on my singing when I was on Papa Moses, and he said, "You did good on Ronnie and Alma stream." I was like, "I gotta come back up."
Yeah, I heard him. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we weren't expecting it. We got on Papa Mozo's channel, and we was like, "Well, that didn't last long enough. We're still ready to. We want to hang out with people because we're bored."
I'm bored. Yeah, I was bored.
We was like, "Hey, let's just go live. We got everything set up already, so let's go ahead and just go live." And of course, it was okay to have things set up because somebody's going live tomorrow night with the Real Cabin Wife. She's going to be a part of that tomorrow night on is it the Midlife Crazy? Yeah. On their channel tomorrow night at 8. Is it 8?
I'm not sure.
I think it's 8 Eastern, but
that'll be fun.
Dewey, is 11 cancellations. Is that a record?
It's a record I don't want. If it is.
Miss Cheryl Rosinski. This is Christmas trash.
White trash.
White trash. Yeah.
What's in it?
Trash.
No, I don't know. Our daughter-in-law made this for us. That's part of the Christmas gift that they got us. They got us some travel stuff, but also
it was butterscotch and Chex Mix, and I don't know what else, and white powdered sugar.
Yeah,
but something else. But I don't know.
I'll eat one of these with Alma. One of these chocolate filled.
Oh yeah, them things are pretty good. Absolutely. I like to be eating some Dewey's cake right now. I like to try that cake.
I'd like to be giving you some of it because I got a whole bunch of it here. I'll probably take a bunch of it to work this weekend, let them have some, because otherwise if I eat it, I'll go into sugar overdose.
I heard that, no doubt. Uh-oh.
The hard part was cutting a small enough piece so people could eat it, because as big, sweet as it was, nobody wanted a huge piece.
Right.
Mark, I'm jealous.
So he's gonna do he's got a quick trip to Egypt next month. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I mean, that would definitely, like I said, I mean, that'd be something definitely to check out. I mean, I envy anybody that's able to do stuff like that.
Where's mine and Alma's invite, Mark?
Oh, puppy
chow. I've heard it called puppy chow.
I think different people call it different things. Aaron,
I've heard Muddy Buddy.
Yeah.
Which Muddy Buddy I think has chocolate in it. This doesn't have chocolate.
Yeah, that don't have chocolate. So I think I guess it just depends on who makes it and what they
it's
call it.
It's good. That's all I know. It's good.
Oh, it's
good.
I
should let you guys know I'm sending you a late New Year's Christmas card. I haven't sent it out yet.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, we actually, we
sucked this year.
Yeah, we sucked. I mean, we got a wonderful gift from Dewey and a great Christmas card, and Nautical Nurse Nancy sent us a great gift and a Christmas card, and Sailing Away with T&K.
We've not been good friends
MGM Family
this year.
Travel. Who else?
We talked about it, but
I know we said we need to do this. We need to do this, and then we sucked. We saw it. We saw it, Dewey.
Hey, that's okay. I've got you as friends. That's all I need.
I appreciate that because we sucked at sending out Christmas cards this year for sure. Yeah, but we appreciate. I mean, speaking. I mean, I'm just thinking. I was fixing to say that we're going to do our own shot glass, and I did make some on the Zazzle. The same place we made our Cancun 2020 shot glasses.
Uh-huh.
And so, I mean, I'm thinking maybe next week that we're going to do a 1K giveaway. Our yeah, I mean, we reached the 1,000 subscriber mark and the 4,000 watch hour mark this past week.
Is Darian in the basement? He said, "Knock, knock. May I come in?" Or is that a song?
I don't know.
We got nobody knocking on our door.
Ain't nobody knocking on our door.
Maybe is it a Kiss song?
Maybe it was a hint to send the link so he can.
We can do that.
Maybe. I mean, knock, knock. May I come in?
That's why I was like, maybe that's why I'm saying.
Maybe. I mean, we don't mind. We don't want to get too many in here because it can get a little hectic sometimes with too many people in. But we definitely like to have, because hey, that's what we're here for, to hang out with people. Because we were bored. We were bored, for sure. Ain't no doubt. He's trying. I see him trying. But what are you doing tomorrow, Dewey?
Right now, I got nothing planned. I don't have anything planned till next weekend when I have to go. I have to work next Saturday and Sunday, but the rest of the time I'm playing it by ear.
I hear you. There you go.
The life is rough.
Hey. Howdy.
What's going on, our friend?
Not much. How's it going there?
Oh gosh, he's got the Gators hat on.
Oh, you got that right.
That just means he likes to see alligators. That's all that is.
That's right. I love gators, especially when they're going down the field. So everyone doing all right?
Doing wonderful. How about yourself, Darian?
Hey, doing great. Another Christmas come and gone. Well, still Christmas till midnight. So Merry Christmas, first of all, to everyone.
Thank you.
Did you get any German stuff?
I'm sorry?
Did you get any German stuff?
Actually, I did. My daughter, she gave me a puzzle of the Neuschwanstein Castle, which is the castle behind me. It's kind of, you got a glare back there, but
yeah.
But anyway, it's like a 1,000-piece puzzle.
Right.
Yeah, so I enjoy that.
Short up there also. What's going
on? Hey guys.
Hi, Giggles.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought you were Chapel Hill. Was I wrong? Ooh.
Here we got a lot of background noise. There's something going on.
I'm gonna leave out. There's a.
Well, I might take you out. Hey, we love you. There you go. Woo! But yeah, Darian, I saw a wonderful picture this morning that you posted with the kids around the Christmas tree.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a good time. We do our Christmas story before we open anything and everything, right straight from the Bible there, and we just enjoy family Christmas.
Awesome. What time did you get up and do this?
6 o'clock.
Oh my God!
We got up at 7.
We did get up 7. Our soon-to-be 16-year-old
set his clock.
He knows I don't get up before 7, so he set his clock for 7 o'clock, and he's knocking on the door
at 7:01.
Oh my God!
That would be 4 a.m. for me. I would not be up. I'm sorry.
Oh boy, yeah, I guess so.
Because I'm in Mountain and you're in Eastern.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. Now, who's this gentleman on the right-hand side next to you on the right?
Who you doing? You talking?
Oh, hey, duh. How you doing, Dewey?
Like I say,
I'm doing well. I'm being lazy now tonight after a nice Christmas. So.
Yeah, that's Dewey.
Got to do it. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's Mitch, Dewey's Destinations.
He's a fantastic individual.
Absolutely.
We love Dewey.
Great guy, for sure.
We've hung out in person.
And
that's great.
Still playing me.
Well, that's a lot. That's a lot right there. Yeah. I heard y'all talking a while ago, and you know what? This is a fabulous community. We got a bunch of different areas together. I mean, we got RVs, we got Disney, we got Germany, you know, and we all come together and mesh, and we all got that one goal: meeting nice people, nice, friendly people, having a good time, and just enjoying each other, like the shorts and everything. You know,
good at it coming out of all this pirate crap.
That's what I love about the YouTube community.
Yeah.
We can have different genres. We can have different political views. We can have different views in general, but we all seem to mesh together. We get along together, and we have a great time together.
Absolutely, you're right, baby.
Absolutely.
We started out as a cruising community, which got into Disney and RVing and traveling. I mean, just, you know, of course, one of the biggest proponents of that was Mr. Blaine Rayleigh. You know, he got all these channels coming together, you know. So we're forever going to have a place in our heart for Blaine. I mean, because
absolutely,
this crazy year that we've had, I mean, that's been one of the bright spots, you know.
That's right. And I had the pleasure of meeting not only my partner channel, him and Danny, through my partner channel. I met him twice. I met actually Danny twice now, if you count Darren back. So I met them both twice. Got to hang out with them a little bit, and that was pretty neat.
That's awesome.
What was that? Oh,
I think Rachel. I think that might be background noise.
That was Rachel. Thank you.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, I seen pictures y'all, you know, up and all that kind of thing. That's awesome. You know, we've been like I said with Dewey over here. I mean, you know, we've met him down there in Mexico, and we've been to Florida and met up with a lot of great people down in Florida. We've actually had people come to North Kakalaki and you know,
North Kakalaki.
That's right, and stay in our spare bedroom here. I mean, on their way home to Michigan, or just you know, just coming to spend the night. And,
we've actually had quite a few people in our spare bedroom.
There you go, Rachel.
I can say the shorts stayed with us. You know,
the shorts, Pam.
Yeah.
Right.
We've had Jay and Michelle Bowen from that.
Oh, really? That's cool. So that's awesome. Yeah, when you ever come down Florida way, you can catch the one up from Ocala. That's my hometown, Ocala, Florida. You have to go right through Ocala to get to Orlando and all that stuff. But I'm living in Georgia. We just moved to Georgia back in March.
Actually, your Germany trip, if it have not coincided where it did, we would have went with you.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Yeah, because I was like, baby, Darian's got this trip. So we looked it up, and her schedule was just
my work schedule. Yeah.
And I'm like, son of a gun.
I understand. Hey, we have other years. I'll be going a lot more than that. So
hopefully my work schedule has a tendency to always.
Yeah.
Always.
But, I mean, because just like we were talking to Dewey just a few minutes ago, we was planning a Egypt trip with a crew traveling tour, and because of the things going on in the world, I mean, a lot of countries are starting to close back down, and it's like, well, we just didn't feel like it was going to go, so we postponed it. But
postpone, Dewey. Postpone.
Definitely. That's how
that word postpone. Cancel.
Yeah, we didn't cancel. We just postponed.
Postpone.
Absolutely. So just like but our main thing was going with a group and being able to experience together with, just like be going with you. I mean, you've been there so much, and you could lend so much to our learning, all about Germany and being able to show us everything and that kind of thing. I mean, that right there would be
it's like having a personal tour guide as a friend.
So I mean, that would have been
absolutely, and that's how I roll too. I'm not a tour guide. I'm not I'm a friendly tour guide. Right. But I'm not a business, in other words.
Right, exactly.
I don't charge anything. It's me. I love sharing my experiences with other people that's never thought about going to Germany. Because most people that I find, I never thought about going to Germany. They think of Hitler. They think of all the bad stuff that happened.
Right.
Well, number one, United States, we have a bad history too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're still America, But people think of Germany. What are you doing? People think of Germany. They think of all bad stuff, and then once they go, they're like, every time. I've taken a lot of people. Wow, Darren, I didn't know it was like this. What? I take this place and that place, and I'm like, I'm booking my next trip.
Exactly right. I mean, absolutely.
I took this one couple back in 2014, first time out of the country, period. They've been to Germany 6 times since because of that trip. Now they're going on their own and everything. And they're asking me, hey, can you come this week? I can't this week. Well, bye. We'll send you pictures. Which is awesome. That's what I love. I'm going to, just share my experiences and joy that I get. My joy is seeing joy in your face.
There you
go.
You're
smiling. You're like, wow, this is cool. That's my payment.
No, I agree.
We rent a van and everything, and everybody splits the van, including me. I'm no different. I'm right here. We'll split the van cost, split the fuel cost. When it's my turn to put fuel in, it's my turn. Let me fill it up. So.
Absolutely.
But I take them all the way from usually start in Frankfurt, go down to Schweinfurt, where I lived for 2 years, stationed in the United States Army. Bamberg, which is all Bavaria, Franconia, you got your upper parts. And then you get down to Regensburg and Berchtesgaden. Berchtesgaden's so beautiful. It's right on the border of Austria. You're 18 minutes from Salzburg, where Beethoven was and all that stuff. Not Beethoven. Beethoven. And then you have Hallstatt, Austria, which is an hour and 18 minutes from there. But you stay in Germany. Then you go from Berchtesgaden to Garmisch. Let's go back to Berchtesgaden real quick. Berchtesgaden, you got the Eagle's Nest, where Hitler, it was gifted to him on his 50th birthday. You go way up in the top, and it's just beautiful. I'm a history buff. It took me years to find Hitler's house, the Berghof, and I finally found it. It took me years to do it because you talk to Germans about, the H word. They're like, no, we don't want to know anything about it. Well, after many times researching and just talking to different people, watching YouTube videos, I finally found it. And when I found it, I realized I was within 10 foot of it every time. I was very close, but the certain clues that I got, I'm like, wait a minute, I was right there. And I went back again, and I'm like, here it is, because it's all grown up now and stuff. But you go this little path, all of a sudden it opens up. and it's amazing. All thing is there is the foundation, and with a retaining wall, and you have stuff growing up between there. But you have that, and then you have the Congasee Lake. It's hard to explain without seeing it. This beautiful, crystal clear water, Alps all around you, and, cows in between. It's just anything but varied. You think of, that's the picture you will get. And then from there we go to Garmisch, and Garmisch year round everything. Garmisch is right there. You heard of Sound of Music? Remember that movie Sound of Music?
Right.
The hills are alive. Okay, the movie was made there in Garmisch, and the other part there in Austria. So you got the place called the Zugspitze, which is the highest peak in Germany. You can stand there on top of this mountain, and you can see Italy, Switzerland, Austria, and France Alps. You can see the Alps. Not like you can't touch them, but you can see them. Well, there's a Swiss Alps, and it's pretty neat. And
absolutely.
And there's just so much. I'll talk your ears off. But,
well, that's the thing. When you love something, that's how we are with cruising. You know, we get to talking cruising, our friends be like, cruising. So, you know, we've got family, friends that be like, cruising. That's all you talk about, cruising.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's a great time. You know, we've
all about the people you're with half the time too that make it so much fun.
There you go, Dewey.
Right, Dewey. I mean, we've had a lot of great people that we've hung out with, and it's just like, you know, the things that we experienced down there in Cancun this last time, hurricane, you know, it's like, it wouldn't have been the same if we'd been by ourselves, but we was with great, like Dewey. We was hanging out with Dewey and Nautical Nurse Nancy.
That's cool.
I mean, you know, when you hang out with a great group of people, I mean, everybody, you just overcome all that stuff, and it's just friends hanging out and having a great time. You make
That's right. That's right. That's what it's all about anyway.
Thank goodness for Marco Polo that night, since we couldn't all hang out in the same room together. At least we could be online together.
I know. We Marco Polo, and absolutely, it's just having a great time for sure. When you're talking about Germany like that, we know we know exactly what you love for it. You know, you just want to share it. You want to share it with everybody. Like, man, I love this.
That's right.
And that's what's so good about Darren. You hear this excitement in his voice. You know that traveling with him has got to be even more fun because of that excitement that he shares, and it gets contagious.
I appreciate that. I absolutely love it. It is awesome. Hey, look at there.
Mr. Jonathan Short. The first thing is,
hi, Jonathan.
You know, the first thing is, what kind of shirt do you have on, Jonathan? Because I know you got a shirt on.
Oh, check that out.
I just knew it because of the photo earlier, but
Hey, Jonathan. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I want a pair of those great wolf ears.
Great wolf ears. They got
Those
wolf
are so great with my Mickey ears collection.
Hey, boy.
For him.
The Cruise World, Mark with the Cruise World's asking, Darian, when is your next trip?
Well, I have as soon as they say, hey, we're letting Americans in for travel, I'm gonna be on the next plane out. It'll be a solo trip, just me, and I will be on the rim and out the door. I will be history. And my next scheduled trip is September 15th through the 27th. That's a group trip. I actually have one slot left. I take up to 9 people, and I have 8 already solidified. Boom, we're going. And I have one slot left, and it's yours for the taking. And then I'm going again. Probably I'm planning on Christmas to take my wife and kids to the Christmas markets down in Germany, which is beautiful.
That's what I want to do. I want to do one of those river cruises where it goes through all the Christmas markets and stuff.
Oh, there you go.
That would be so much fun.
Absolutely.
I've heard about it.
My first Christmas market was I was 7.5 years old. My dad was in the military too. You know, my dad was retired military. You know, Army strong, Army. Well, tired. Love but I was 7.5. It was a Saturday. My mom was working, and we lived in Gießen, Germany. And my dad took me to Nuremberg, which is the home of the Christmas markets. And I remember as a kid, 7.5 years old, being at the Christmas markets, just loving it. Took a train from Gießen, Germany to Nuremberg, and I just had that childhood memory. My dad's he's gone now, but I had that childhood memory. And then when I was in the military myself back in the 80s, I went there. My last Christmas market was 88, and I've been to a Christmas market since. So I'm due. I keep saying I want to go to a Christmas market. I go to summertime all the time. Summertime, March, September. But I'm definitely want to take the family to a Christmas market to experience that because it's beautiful.
Right.
Good food too. Oh.
Definitely sounds like an awesome time.
Tony, I'm gonna hop in the chat, but I'm gonna still be interacting.
All right, thank you.
I have a headache.
Bye, Rachel.
Bye, Rachel.
Have a good one, Rachel.
Bye, Dewey. Give the kitty some love, please.
Definitely.
Doggy
I'm surprised she gave up on me so quick. When I heard about your Germany trip, I thought I'd like to go on that, but I'm already going to Alaska at that same time. So.
Oh wow, you're all over the place.
I try.
Hey, but you or anybody else, hey, you just let me know a time y'all want to go, and I'll come up with the time to do it for sure. And I will never say no. I'll just
I'm hoping that we can do that for sure, no doubt.
Actually, I have family from Germany.
Do you really?
Yep.
Where at?
I don't know.
She don't know. It's her.
No, my aunt was born in Germany, and she married my uncle, which is my mom's brother, and they actually had a child in Germany, and they had another child after they moved to America. And these are actually pretty good cousins of mine, but I don't know where they live. I have no clue. I don't know. Germany.
Right.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
If you find out, let me know. I'm interested.
My aunt's name was Ushi, though. Aunt Ushi.
Ushi.
Yeah.
Was ist los, Ushi? That sounds cool. Was ist los, Ushi? I helped somebody a couple years ago. They did a genealogy thing, and they had relatives in Germany. Well, we went a little bit deeper, and they've never been to Germany before in their lives. And I found the town that their relatives were from, and took them there, and found all these kind of records where people were from and everything, and found all kinds of information about their relatives. And now they're hooked on Germany. They go all the time, well, not the past year, of course, but
right.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, genealogy, how much you can find over there, because they are record addicts. They take records of everything.
There's actually a Facebook post posted from one of our love friends, but Wanda, that they did the genealogy thing.
The 23andMe.
Well, no, she did Ancestry.
That's what I did.
But I did 23andMe, and people was like, it's the funny thing about genetics. You can have a grandmother that is half whatever, and you not get any of that half, because that's genetics.
Right.
Sometimes you get the other grandparents' genetics. So that doesn't mean you're not related to that person. It's just, genetics is crazy.
It is. It is, absolutely. And you know the crazy thing about it is, it sort of confirmed what it is. But on my dad's side, way back, came from England. My mom's side, way back, came from Ireland. And as far as I know, there's not a stick of German in me. But I spent 6 years of my life there in Germany.
Yeah.
So, and I'm just hooked. But as I did the ancestry, and it confirmed what I already knew.
I think mine was mainly Ireland, and
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What about you, Jonathan? I mean, we're leaving you out. I said we bring Mr. Jonathan on here. He looks tired.
He looks drunk. Jonathan, what you doing?
Not drunk. Just had one drink so far.
Only one. I seen you had one, but what was the next
big drink, right?
It was a fun day.
Just one right after the other.
So tell us about the Great Wolf Lodge in Concord, North Carolina.
Ooh, I'd like to hear about this.
Well, they have a really good restaurant with prime rib that was amazing.
Speaking my language.
I love roasting a prime rib on the grill.
All the water slides that they have, Grayson could ride except for one, and that's called the Howland. I think it's called the Howland Tornado, and that thing it's a 4-person tube that drops you down like a steep incline, and then it shoots you up and back down and back up. We've got some video footage of it.
Awesome.
That's some good footage.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
So what time did y'all get there today?
We got there about 1:30.
Well, the real question is, why didn't you invite us?
The kids didn't even know about the trip. That was their Christmas present.
Secret, right?
Oh, nice.
We're not children. We're adults.
Tell her Santa Claus done that, right? That was Santa
It's all
Claus,
good.
right?
It's all good. Y'all deserve a good family trip.
Absolutely. Kids having a great time?
They are. We got one that's already passed out over here. That's Caitlin.
That's Caitlin. That's
I was
normal.
going to say that's Caitlin.
That's normal for her, right?
Howdy.
I'm tired.
Y'all look tired.
You guys
Now,
look
where's
like
it
you've had
located
a
at?
busy day.
That lodge, where's it located at?
You what, Darian?
I was asking, where's that lodge located? I heard about it, but I've never been there.
Charlotte, Concord, North Carolina.
Oh, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, up North Kakalaki. It's Concord's like the next town over from Charlotte. They butt up against each other. So it's probably about an hour, 10 minutes from where we're at here in Boiling Springs.
Oh, okay. I'll just check that out.
And I think they have some great wolf lodges in other parts of the country too, right?
Yeah, there's a Great Wolf Lodge in Atlanta as well, Atlanta, Georgia.
Wait a minute, isn't that where Danny Griswold stayed recently? I think Thanksgiving time or something.
I'm not sure.
I'm not exactly sure, but somebody did. I remember hearing somebody saying about the Great Wolf Lodge. I'm not sure what channel it was, but I see now, Darian, we got a Land Cloud Adventure saying I have to do my RV journey first, but someday they want you to take them over to Germany.
Consider it done, sir. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, Nate, I'm planning on doing in 2022. I am renting a RV over there in Europe. Mm-hmm. I'm going all over Germany, all the way around it, all the way through the middle, back to Belgium, back down to Switzerland, back to Austria, then back to Germany. I got it all pegged out already. Where I'm staying
through Poland, I'll go with you.
Oh, Poland is on it. Poland is on it. We're because we're gonna do some World War II history stuff there too.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
So we're taking an RV and all the way around. And
I'd love to go to Poland sometime to try to see how much of my family history I can find, because I've got a 6th cousin who traced us all the way back to Poland, but then things dried up because everything that was destroyed in the wars and stuff, and so I don't know much about my family from that side, but everything else both sides of my family, all I've got is Polish in me all the way back. So if anything is in me, it's well diluted by now.
Now, see, I haven't even that's why it has not been advertised. Y'all the first people to hear that. All right, that's not going to be even released until February. And I said,
you're Polish? I would have never guessed it from the last name Dzinski.
Oh.
Well, that's why I love when people think that my name is Dewey Sky, and it's like, oh no, And then when they see ski, they thought I like to go skiing or something. It's like, nope, has more to do with the nationality than anything else. So.
Duzinski, yeah.
Yep.
Polish, say it ain't so. Duzinski?
Oh yes, 100%. When my mom got married the second time, it was funny because her and her second husband went down to Kentucky. So here they are in the backwoods of Kentucky trying to get a license. And they wanted to know her current name, Buzinski. And of course, they had to spell that. Then they wanted to know her maiden name, Blashchik.
No.
Had to spell that. Mother's maiden name, Repchinsky.
Oh,
and then they had to spell that. And then the gal says, I'm almost afraid to ask, what's your new name going to be? And mom says, Reed. And she said, honey, I don't blame you.
Oh, Lord, no doubt, no doubt. Look, Shauna down here, she's about out.
I don't think I've ever seen her that chilled out and relaxed.
I know it.
I'm so tired.
What time you get up this morning? What was that doing?
How long are you guys going to be there at the lodge?
Until the 27th.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
At least it gives you a few days to do some exploring.
May I answer something real quick?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I don't want to be rude. I want to ask before I just start filling out here. Cruise Rolls said, I spent a few days in Frankfurt and cruised out of Vendemund in 2018. Oh, yes. That is very nice. The Vandemunde is up in the very top portion where cruise ships come in, right at the Baltic Sea. I mean, it's right there. It's got a long beachfront. There's a huge beachfront there. And so people don't think about that stuff. Germany, and it's just a nice area. So when'd you go? 2018. Okay. But there's a whole lighthouse there. I mean, from the 1500s and all kinds of good stuff. Sorry about that. That's when I saw that in there.
That's fine. Absolutely.
Germany. I was like,
Now, Jonathan, what do you have there, sir?
This is Jacob's Build-A-Bear dragon that he got.
Called it Fireball.
He called it Fireball.
Fireball.
Good head on the shoulders.
And then
Raise them right, man. Raise them right.
What are you doing, boy? Ain't it bedtime?
Not yet.
And this is Grayson's. He got a squirrel. Its name is Sammy the Squirrel.
He named it Top. Yeah, Top.
He named it Top.
Show them.
And this is John's wolf with the baby wolf.
Yep, that's Jonathan from the Traveling Shorts. Absolutely.
John, come get your stuffed animal.
Like
Sorry.
a Pokemon Charmander. I tell you what, our grandbaby, I run all over, seemed like all over the world yesterday trying to find our oldest grandson some Pokemon stuff yesterday for Christmas. We ordered him something on Amazon and it did not show up. So last minute, I'm trying to get him something to replace what didn't show up. And I'm all over Shelby, and I ended up in Gaffney, South Carolina, and finally found him some Pokemon cards. And he was the happiest young fellow last night. He loved them Pokemon cards.
But half of those on those stuffed animals, half of those stuffed animals were bought by their mommy and poppy.
Oh, so they took So they took their Christmas money there. Awesome. I'm glad. That's awesome. Sure. Absolutely.
Now we got to meet up there, but everybody, we got to meet up somewhere.
Absolutely.
We need a. You know what? We need to do something. We keep talking about it.
I know it. Absolutely. I mean, that's been a great thing that because of this COVID and staying at home, quarantine, that kind of thing. That
personal, small personal groups that get together, and it's like these long-lasting friendships.
Let's look at this. I'm gonna point to the people that I've met.
Okay.
So
we need to fix it.
There's one right here that I haven't met.
We need to fix it now. Now, please fix it.
Absolutely. We definitely. I mean, now you met the Shorts, right?
We were going to meet the Shorts.
Oh, y'all didn't get to meet?
We did not get to meet that weekend of all weekends.
Got to meet Blaine.
You got to meet Blaine?
Yeah. We had Leopold ice cream.
That's good ice cream, isn't it?
It was good ice cream.
Right. That thing called life.
How are you, Grayson? Grayson.
Hi, Miss
Hey, Grayson.
Hi, buddy.
I love you.
Hi, John.
Hi.
Good night, Cruise World. Good night. Merry Christmas again. We love you.
Yeah, Cruise World. Get a hold of me. We'll talk some more.
Yeah, get with Darian wherever he's at. Get with him. Germany. Y'all talk Germany.
Thank you, folks.
Right there. Right there.
Oh.
I got the perfect finger.
No doubt. But no doubt. I mean, we definitely got to try to meet up at some point. I mean, for sure.
It's hard, ain't it?
It is.
Spikers, what's going on, guys?
Spikers.
I hope y'all have had a Merry Christmas. I hope Donkey Sauce had a great Christmas. And Bricks and
Doug.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope they had a great Christmas. For sure.
Hey guys, I'm gonna let someone else jump up here, but I just want to thanks a lot for having me up here. I just want to say hello. I was outside, I was driving, and I couldn't talk, I couldn't tag anywhere.
Right.
I got my jacket on, but I just want to say hi. Y'all take care, Dewey. Y'all take care.
Merry Christmas, Darian.
Traveling. We think it's again soon, definitely.
Bye, Darian.
19 passenger RV, so you're the first to know. I'm gonna choose.
He's something else for sure.
I look forward to traveling with him sometime. I bet he can make a trip exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, I think that would be a good time. I mean, one of the things that we liked about going, we talked about going, to Egypt, will being with people that were, like-minded, and fellow travelers that you can enjoy traveling together with.
Yeah.
Germany would be an excellent thing to go with Darian. He's been so many times. He knows all about it. He can show you, not just the tourist stuff, but I mean, he can show you.
And that's what I like is he can show you the stuff that most people wouldn't know to go look at.
Exactly. He's been there so much. I mean, it would just be, just extra for sure. So definitely. But, so yeah, I mean, great times. I mean, somebody in this chat here, who was it said, them kids don't look like they're ready to fall asleep, Jonathan. Now we know how that is. See? Them kids.
None of them ready to fall.
Was it hard to get them to go to sleep last night for Santa Claus?
No, it wasn't too hard to get them to sleep for Santa Claus. I just woke up like really early, like 1 o'clock in the morning.
What's really early? What's really early?
1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's too early. Oh my God.
That's not getting up.
I wasn't even in bed yet.
I'm like, what time they go to bed? Well, it was like 4 or 5 o'clock. Grayson, he was trying, hey, I'm ready for bed. Santa Claus coming. It's like, oh my goodness, no doubt, no doubt. But again, you know, I hear the babies back here. I'm glad y'all having a wonderful time, though. I mean, you know, that's what Christmas is all about, is having a great time, being able to spend time with family and having fun. And, you know, we've had a great time today. We got to, well, started out last night. We had 5 of our grandbabies come over, you know, and then today we were able to, you know, of course, our Christmas, and then
of my parents,
then going to your parents, and then my son come over, and my brother come over. So, you know, we hung out. We got to spend a little time with family.
It was still very small groups,
yeah,
pretty close knit groups.
Yeah, and we went to your parents. We got to see your sister and your niece and your other niece.
We try to stay socially distanced.
Right. Well, you got to do stuff like that, unfortunately, but you know, always got to stay safe for sure. But I dropped the link in the chat if there's anybody else that'd like to come up. I mean, we're still just hanging out right now for now. I don't know. She's laying her head on my shoulder. She might be ready.
Lay your head on my shoulder.
Oh, she's starting to sing. I mean, looks like I'm going to be able to drink up 2 drinks. I'm going to drink mine and then I'm going to drink hers. She might be ready to give it up. But, yeah, I mean, we've had a great time for sure.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. You know, of course, again, we wasn't planning on coming live, doing live tonight, you know, but
we just wanted everybody that could spend time with their families to be able to be with their families and not ever feel obligated. And
exactly,
we didn't want to feel obligated. You know, if our kids had got here late tonight, I don't feel like I couldn't do spend time with our kids.
Well,
because
that's right. We didn't want to have people popping in and like, no, you can't come in. We're doing it live.
Yeah,
because we've done that before.
We have.
On our regular nights, be like, hey, no, you can't come over. We're doing it live. But not on Christmas. There. We wouldn't do it on Christmas for sure. So now we got somebody else popping in the house. We're gonna add them to the stream here. What's going on? Now, me, of course. Now this is Land Cloud Adventures. Now tell us who you are, because
Ronnie, we were on a stream the other night, and I couldn't remember which one it was, but I think that's when I added you because I loved your energy. You got similar energy to Darian. I love you both. You guys are fun to watch.
Well, thank you.
I'm new to the channel. I've got a small channel. We're just starting out. Land Cloud Adventures. I've shortened my name. It was Little House Land Cloud Adventures, which was too much for everybody. But Land Cloud is the dogs.
Okay.
They're just fluffy little land clouds. It's another name for Samoyeds, and so we're going to be kind of a dog RV. We're selling the house and going on the road. So friends of Danny and Blaine and Darian, and just like you guys said, Blaine's been amazing in kind of bringing everybody together. I'm not going to be a cruise channel, at least not for now, but I went on my first one this year, and right before the thing hit, and my dad even called me and said, "You sure you want to go?" Because it was just starting to creep up. But I got the one in because I wasn't sure. I'm kind of an introvert, and I wasn't sure if it was for me. And I was trying to get friends to go, and they were like, in a couple years. And I said, no, I don't want to put life off. So I just went, and I had a blast. So you guys that are out cruising, I completely get it. For the next few years, we got a travel trailer. We're just gonna go. I left my job and I got a friend who's gonna let me work remotely while I travel. And so we're just gonna go travel the country, see the like the UP, and try to find the Northern Lights next year, and the year after that, Alaska.
Sounds awesome.
Sounds awesome for sure.
Yep, and travel around. So it's gonna be a big.
Can you remember your name?
Nate.
What's that?
What was your name?
My name is Nate.
Nate, it's awesome to meet you. Northern Lights sounds fantastic. I am stoked about that.
That's been one of my goals for a long time, and I just figured I don't want to wait till I'm older, and things in life happen, and I just don't want to wait, and so I figured out a way to do it.
That's our motto in life: life is too short not to be happy, and
so you got to get out.
You got to make your own happiness.
And
yep.
It's a lot better to do it now and enjoy the memories than to spend time with all the regrets later.
There you go.
There you go, Dewey.
Excuse me. But, I said earlier, we visited her parents today on Christmas and had a great time visiting them. But her parents are big proponents of us getting out there and traveling. They'll watch our 15-year-old, which he'll be 16 in a couple of months. But, they're like, yeah, go travel. Because, they say all their life there was, when we retire, we're going to travel. They've got two timeshares. They got one in the mountains and, or one that they can go to the beach and stuff. But it's like with her mother injured her back at work.
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
25 years ago.
Yeah. So now, of course, they don't get to travel like they would. So her dad especially would like, hey, y'all go travel.
They live vicariously.
Exactly. They do. So, I mean, you got to get out there and you got to, while you can. Don't wait till you're,
life's too short not to be happy. You do everything in your power to make things happy.
If you're able to do it now, do it. I mean,
I figured I did my 10 years of the corporate world. I paid off my student loans. I stayed on the 11th year, and then I just said, I made the decision. I thought everybody was going to say I was crazy. I really did. And when I sent the emails out, 90%, I thought it was going to be 90% people saying you're crazy, Nate. You've got a good government job and all this stuff. But it came back 90% saying, oh my God, I wish I did what you're doing when you're doing it. And a lot of them were the lifers with the government that like seriously floored. Like you just spent an entire career here and you're saying you're making the right move 10 years in. So that feedback really kind of helps you too. So it should be fun. I'm sure there will be disasters along the way, but I guess those will make good. I've learned making a YouTube channel.
Yeah, absolutely. You live and you learn and make good video content in the process, right?
And most of the people who think you're crazy, they're just jealous anyway. So
a lot of times that's right, Dewey. Oh, you can't do that. Why not? Oh, you're supposed to do X, Y, Z.
Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate.
So, but I really think it's an opportunity to show people that there are alternatives. And one of the reasons I did it, this whole COVID thing, I lost my grandpa this year. There's a lot of sadness and downside of it. And I don't want to minimize that at all.
Right.
But there is, from my experience, I work in finance and banking. The way that the banks and even the government had to adapt, there is a whole new opportunity for people to work remotely. I got back and I realized that I don't need to be sitting at home to do this. And so you can, and I didn't know, it was the day after I quit. I posted on Facebook. I had no idea. I was just going to quit and go. And it was the next day that an old friend called me up and said, "What's going on? What are you looking to do?" He was kind of on the other side as a consultant for banks, and he said, "If flexibility is what you want, and you want to go travel, I want you to work for me part time." And I was floored, and I can't believe how it's kind of all come together. But there is such an opportunity for people to not stay in place, to go see the world. There are opportunities out there. that makes it nice to pay the bills while you go too. But
awesome for sure. I mean,
it's actually a conversation we had with our son tonight, and I don't think things are going to go back to
the
normal. What we remember as normal. I think things are going to change. I think
a lot of these
COVID has forever changed us, and we will grow, we will adapt, but I don't think things will ever go back to what we consider normal.
A lot of the normal jobs where you go sit in a cubicle in some big office building.
I think people are going to discover that, hey, what? Remote is an okay thing. We can do remote, and we can not pay for this and not pay for that and not pay for this and not pay for that. And people can work remotely, and things can still work.
Absolutely, and I think I work for a government agency, and they're realizing it too. Before I left, that they were like, because we traveled to go to banks, but they started to realize, wait, we've lost a little bit of productivity. But part of that was the adjustment, and they started to have the conversation saying, we've been paying these people to go out on the road, stay in hotels, pay them per diem, pay them gas. Right. Yet they're staying at home. We don't even have to pay for the office, maybe. And they are. That's the government. The government's the most skeptical of them all. I can only imagine the private industry side.
Right. Absolutely.
And the key is for the young people out there. It's a skill set to have if you can work remotely, stay motivated, and the discipline to do it. That's one thing that people got to keep an eye out for. Is sometimes going into the office keeps people. You've got your boss over your shoulder and all that, but
I'm definitely not a remote worker, being a nurse. But this one right here,
I'm thinking about it for sure. I mean, I'm getting my master's now, and I'm thinking, hey, I might just try to look into the remote teaching, because that's what my goal was, to be a professor at the community college level. So, I mean, I can do that at the house.
Yep.
With things going on. So, I mean, I'm definitely going to look into that.
I definitely think.
Before we get any further, baby, we got Danny Griswold in the house, baby. Griswold family vacay. Woo!
Merry Christmas, Danny and family.
Danny.
That's right, Danny. I mean, hope you've had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas for sure. He said he just got home from his father-in-law. And of course, Melody saying that after her first cruise last December, she was hooked. Now, we pretty much
on our first cruise.
Our first cruise, we liked it. Now, I was sick 3 out of the 5 days, but I liked it enough to go back on the second cruise where we actually got our where I got hooked. But let's see what Danny was saying. Something else. I seen him say something else. I wanted to. Says, Ronnie, don't you agree Nate looks just like Justin Timberlake? Nah.
No, that's the other side of my face. You got to go over here.
He's pretty hot.
He kind of does, Danny. He kind of does now. I can see it. I can see it.
Danny's been pushing this concept. He just wants to be like JP. But one other thing, because of what you just said with the being a professor and working remotely, like I already said, I realized I can probably work remotely, hopefully, and pay for it. The other thing I'm doing, so I'm working only part-time so I can travel. The other thing is I'm going back and getting my master's degree.
Awesome.
And I looked for that remote program that I can do while I'm traveling. So for people like you that want to work remote, I don't want to show up in your class. I want to do it from the road. So I think there is opportunity out there, and I'm going to be
right. Absolutely. I mean, we took a trip. When was that, Dewey?
October.
It was at the end of October. We took a trip to Mexico, and I actually took my computer with me, and I actually did a little bit of class during that time. I mean, I'm in Mexico, doing class.
Yep.
I mean, why not? I mean, we've talked about it. I mean, she's like, we need to go to St. Thomas. We need to move to St. Thomas. I ain't sold on that idea yet, but because it moves us far away from our grandbabies. But I could be maybe on the beach in St. Thomas teaching business class to some kid in, I don't know, Illinois or something. I don't know.
Anywhere.
Look when we're in Mexico, how much Anthony was working, during the daytime in his room, but yet he still got to have lunch at the pool with us. So when we're in Mexico, how much Anthony was working, during the daytime in his room, but yet he still got to have lunch at the pool with us.
Okay.
Is it me? I know I turned my YouTube off.
Somebody's YouTube's on.
I can't hear him.
I think it's good now.
Okay. Hey.
What's going on?
Hey, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Hey guys!
Hey!
What I want to know is, I see you got a scarf, so I'm wanting to know: is it cold in Florida?
It is freezing.
What's freezing? Like 75 degrees?
She's on the front porch right now. She's on the front porch.
Hang on, I'm fixing to tell y'all. It is 51 degrees here.
Oh my God!
It's like 18 here now.
No, her phone is wrong. It's not 51. Hold on, I'll tell you how cold it is. It's not 51.
Wait, it's colder?
Yeah.
Oh, it's colder than 51.
My God.
I told y'all it's cold.
What you
21.
got? Oh, we're at 21.
21.
No.
We're gonna be high.
Oh, dude.
18.
Uh-oh.
Is it snowing?
No, we got fortunate. We haven't had the snow, so
that's awesome.
Is that Huskies?
Hey, Nate, is that Huskies?
They're Samoyeds. They're very. They're
gorgeous.
They are gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Aren't they snow dogs?
What was that?
Dogs, yeah.
Snow dogs?
Snow dogs. They don't think it's cold. You can't get them inside right now. They're looking at me like, why are we in here?
All right. Nate, where are you at?
Right now I'm in Omaha, or just south of Omaha, but the Midwest.
Okay.
It's like 41 here now. And it'll be, by the time it's over with, it'll be low 30s.
Low 30s tonight?
Yeah.
That is cold for you guys.
Yes.
Hey, I still got my shorts on.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a matter of you got to keep it. I remember my very first cruise was in early January, and it was colder in Orlando than it was when I left Chicago. And I was bound determined I was not going to put my jacket on or my jeans on. I was going to run around in shorts just because I was in Florida.
You always wear them flip-flops.
That's right.
Over here, and it's supposed to be up in New York or Pennsylvania or somewhere up there. It's supposed to be colder here than it is up there or something.
I saw something about that on the news this morning. I about died when I heard, especially knowing how many of all of you are down in Florida. It's like, oh, they're going to love that.
I know. I had to put socks with my flip-flops this morning.
That's what I got on right now. Socks with my flip-flops.
I got my boots with the fur on.
Socks.
They was making fun of me earlier. You got socks and flip-flops? I mean, hey.
Then he's got her boots with the furs.
Flip-flops with the fur.
Just seeing her with a scarf was enough to let us know something's wrong down there.
I knew it.
Yeah.
She's got a scarf on.
I do. I have my shoes on with fur. It is freezing to me. I'm froze.
It ain't that bad.
Look, I even have a blanket out here, y'all. On the porch.
And I'm walking around with shorts on with just a long sleeve, thin shirt.
Yeah, Dewey.
There you go.
And I always sit out in my sunrooms. I don't know why I do that when it's so cold out, but I just like it out here. So I'd rather bundle up and stay out here.
That's all right, Jonathan. I mean, we understand. Them kids, they love them dang old Roadblock. That's that dog. That's that video game stuff on the computer.
Fortnite, Minecraft.
Oh yeah, all that stuff right there. You're right. Them kids into that stuff right now.
My nephew's like that. Every time we go visiting, fortunately, I'm the cool uncle that brings all the cool electronic toys, so that gets him away from his iPad long enough to see everybody. But otherwise, he's like buried in that iPad all the time.
Oh yeah, that's how
the
they
cool
are.
uncle, yeah.
We know that's Dewey, right?
Yeah.
Dewey's the cool uncle. Uncle Dewey.
Nieces and nephews are like grandkids. You spoil them and send them home to somebody else.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. Now, Nate, tell me a little more about yourself. Since we have not really officially got to talk until tonight.
Well,
are you married?
What's that?
Are you married?
Nope. I'm single, and since I'm going to be going on the road, I probably expect it will stay that way because I don't know who wants to date somebody that's just traveling around the country. No kids.
Well, I can come up with a bunch of people that would be interested.
They just want to tell too, right?
Well, Dewey, maybe I'm interested.
What? Whoa.
Well, I've still got 2 years of cruises. I've still scheduled it solo, so people haven't been that interested yet.
Maybe Dewey's interested.
Dewey, I read one of your comments. I think it was on EECC's that they were giving away a cruise with free family or something like that. I was going to tell you, Uncle Dewey, I'm family.
I already got my sister booked on that free room. She's the one that lets me go to her house all the time when I fly out of Indianapolis. So I figured the least I could do is give them a good trip out of it.
Yeah, I read your comment and you said, I'm sure I'm fixing to have a lot of family members. I'm like, yeah, right here. I'm your niece.
Yeah, it's a shame my other 2 trips next summer with Holland America, I couldn't get to qualify for that. I'd really be giving away a lot of freebies to family.
Heck yeah.
I've only been on my one, and I couldn't believe the offers you start getting the second, like once you get home, you start getting the mail like, oh, here's another cruise offer here. And I'm like, I loved it, but have you looked at the news lately?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Holland America this year has just been, every time you turn around, they've got something better. Because with the cruises that got canceled, I got future cruise credit. And then you get, so that multiplies as you forward it on. Then they came up with a heck of a deal on gift cards back in the early summer, where for every I bought $15,000 worth of gift cards and got another $3,000 free because of the deal they had. Then they had a sale on their excursions. Then they had this sale where if you upgrade to a balcony, you get a free interior cabin.
Yes, that's what it was.
All these different bargains that Holland America keeps coming up with. I've got, and all of the trips that I booked with them are all paid for because of all these bargains and stuff. Like, no wonder they're my favorite so far. They're keeping me happy next summer.
So, Dewey, let me ask you, when I went on my cruise, I didn't even realize that world existed really. And I met people on the cruise that they do it full time. They're retired and they say it's cheaper for me just to travel full time.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you do, or how many cruises do you go on a year?
Well, I just retired this year because my wife passed last year. And it was the same kind of deal where she was so regretful that we hadn't had a chance to do this and that and the other thing. And after she died, I made up my mind, that's it. I'm not living my life like that. So I told my boss, and I was already retired from career work. I was just working, and I still am. I'm working at a hotel just because I like the hotel business too. And I told my boss I was going to leave at the end of the year and travel, and he talked me into staying, which was good because now all of this COVID stuff, there ain't no travel anyway. But even through the next couple of years, anytime I want to travel, I just tell him how much time I need off, and he asks when I'll be back. And when I'm home and available, he fits me in a day or two a week, keeps me in hotel discounts when I'm traveling, and gives me something to do when I'm not traveling. So it works out real well. So I'm just starting the heavy traveling, And I look like I'm a big traveler, but that's just because I've had so many trips canceled that I didn't get to go on. And I've got a whole lot coming up. So,
Nate, there is a guy that actually lived on Carnival. I can't think of his name.
Super Mario.
Yes, that's it. He lived on there. Now he did have his home. Where was it? Miami. He did have a home in Miami, but he lived on the cruise ship. And if you Google on YouTube, you'll find interviews with this guy.
So and I don't know how I ended up on this cruise. I think it was Carnival that I was on, and it was in February. And what I found out is it was the meetup of the people that live like that. So there were all these people, and maybe that I can't figure out if that's the only reason I found out about that. But yeah, I was just in the casino. There was a lady that was just so much fun, and she was telling me all this stuff. But they have houses too, because apparently they're well off enough. But she was like, you don't even some of them don't even need a house apparently if they didn't want to. Maybe before 2020. This year.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, they're not on there now, but yeah.
And the cost of nursing homes and all that kind of stuff is so high that, you know, just from an economical standpoint, you can save money by cruising all the time, as long as you don't need that medical care constantly.
I think I should represent myself as one that would go on cruises with people as a medical personnel.
I'll hire you to take care of me when I need medical.
Offer medical personnel services to you for the cost of a cruise. I mean, I could do that.
Well, I already told my sister today. I said, when I need to go to a home, don't send me to a home. Put me on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they said, though. What you just said was it was more affordable for them because they were older, but they were healthy enough. And, you know, they just...
I could stack your pill boxes every day. I could stack your pill boxes. I could do a personal EKG. I'll listen to your heart and lungs. I mean, I could do a
blood pressure check. You got it.
I got it.
See? I'm set for life now. What more can I ask for?
That's right.
I guarantee you there's at least 10 people out there that would hire you that have enough money to just let them go travel and be in the cabin next door.
They probably are.
From the people I met anyway, I couldn't believe it. You know, I never came from really well-off roots, but I've done well enough for myself. But I've never known a whole lot of really wealthy people. Like some of these people were very well off. And I was just like, they're nice people too. I just never met people like that.
And that's one of the neat things with traveling, especially on cruises and stuff. You meet such a wide variety of people, and it's, you know, every time you go on another trip, you got a whole another world of friends that you'll be friends with for the rest of your life, and it just keeps multiplying each time you get to go somewhere, even if you don't cruise, just doing anything. Whether like this year, since I couldn't cruise, I drove to Branson for a week, and I've been on a around the country train trip, went to Cancun, and that's just in this year. And I went to Vegas for a long weekend. So, you know, it's not like I've sat home and done nothing. And I'd rather be out traveling and having fun than staying at home and dying of boredom. So
Absolutely, Dewey.
Oh, we got really creative travel in the house. We also have Selling Away with T and K in the house. What's going on, guys?
Hey guys.
From
see, just getting back in here. I had to go get drinks and snacks.
No, he didn't get drinks. He went and got snacks. These drinks were already sitting here. He went and got snacks. Don't let him fool you.
You got them Cheez-Its? Nope.
No, these are pretzels.
No, I thought I was getting empty. I'm going to have to take a break here in a moment.
Are you drinking wine, Dewey?
Not tonight. Tonight it's my sparkling water and mixing alcohol with it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Hardcore Dewey.
So the couple that was over here, what was your channel? I'm thinking I recognize you guys, but I'm not positive, and I don't want to miss anybody out.
That is the gorgeous Cindy Spiker with Spiker's Crazy Adventures.
Okay, I haven't heard of you guys yet. I'll have to go check you out. I want to make sure that. Yeah.
Spiker, tell Nate about your channel.
Do what?
I said, tell Nate about your channel.
Yes.
Well, we're kind of on hold right now because cruising is not doing anything. We used to do lives with them with Ronnie and Alma every Friday night.
Our bestie friends.
Do what?
Our bestie friends.
Yes. And then just the schedule and everything else, we just kind of stepped back a little bit and took a break. And we hop on lives now with we'll hop on the lives and stuff like that. I haven't been in the chats here recently in the past 2 weeks. I think I've haven't even come outside. I've been in the house. We just had so much going on. But yeah, we got on here finally today. This is my first time opening up my computer in quite
a week and a half that I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, but yeah, you can go and look at our channel. Do what?
I said you've had tons going on at your house.
Yeah. I know. But if you go to my channel, you will see a video. It's a have you ever heard of that fart spray prank?
I know that's what she's gonna say. I knew that's what she's gonna say.
It's probably better because I have so don't ruin it for her. There's a fart spray video though, right?
Yeah. That's the video she wants you to go see. Ball video, that's the one she wants you to go see.
So,
oh my God.
Spiker's Adventures, the fart spray video.
Spiker's Crazy Adventures.
Crazy Adventures, okay.
Watch the fart spray. I've got them in it. I can't hardly even talk because I was literally I was crying, laughing so hard.
That shit burns your eyes. That shit burns your eyes.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
It was hilarious.
I was gonna say I just want to jump on and say hi because I'm still getting to know everybody. I know Ronnie. There was 9 people on that panel, so I knew your face, and I know I went over and added you guys from it. But I'm kind of like Darian. I don't want to take up too much time. I know there's other people that can come up and say hi and hang out too. So I just want to jump up, say hi, and get to know some people. But I'm going to jump up.
Hey, Nate, we've had a great time. I've enjoyed your time up here.
I've enjoyed it. That's why I came over here because I knew I would.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and all of that. Have a good night.
Nice to meet you.
Absolutely. See you soon. Woo!
Girl.
That's right. So what have you done today, Cindy?
Now I'm burning up, y'all. He's got this stinking heater cranked up.
Where's the hot tub?
The heater on high.
Where's the hot tub? That should be the hot tub.
Nope, we got rid of it.
What?
Well, we didn't get rid of it. We took it over to my mom's. I'm gonna let her use it because she's got a bad foot. She just had surgery on it and everything else. So now she's getting her she's in a boot, but she can take it off every now and then. So I'm letting them get in the hot tub.
Cool.
So it's over there. A Christmas tree's here in the corner now.
Well, did Santa Claus leave a lot of great presents under that Christmas tree?
Well, he left some. Who's echoing?
Oh, I'm just sitting here.
It's I said I heard both of you.
I know hers went off, mine went off. I don't know. So, how did that happen?
No, it's me.
Yeah, I can say mine's a whole different thing. Let's see. Darian saying, make sure that you see the spray video, folks. And it's all caps. Darian, you don't want to put that out there. It's like, oh, Lord. I ain't lying.
Smell it now.
Yeah, it was intense.
It was
sure.
like I'm used to that smell around here because it's, people load their pastures with chicken manure.
They go to spray their fields down.
So I'm used to that smell around here.
Like,
I was trying to be pleasant about it. Like,
we thought we went by some kind of place. I don't know, but they're like,
I was trying to tell y'all my stomach was hurting.
She said, "Oh, my stomach's hurting."
I never even thought that. To me, it was like, this is chicken manure spreading the pasture. I'm not going to comment on it. It's okay. I'm used to this shit. It's okay. Oh, it's bad, but it's okay.
It was bad.
It's okay.
That was bad. I ain't lying.
The stomach hurt never even registered me because
I heard you say that.
That would never have come from you. I mean, you can eat like 6 dead chickens, and it wouldn't have come from you.
I don't see how they made that. I don't see how they made the spray. I mean, it's like they just scooped it right up out of the pasture and dumped it right in a spray can.
Liquefy it and spray everywhere.
I'm telling you, I mean, they just scooped it right up in the can. Oh my gosh.
Woo!
Jonathan says Cindy. Sean says hi.
Hey, Shauna.
Aaron said he seems like a nice fella. I'm assuming you're talking about Nate.
Nate was awesome.
Oh, he seemed like a nice guy. Yeah, so absolutely. Hope to see more of his adventures.
We'll have to check his channel out, definitely.
Absolutely, for sure.
I love those dogs. They were beautiful.
Oh my God, they were.
They were definitely beautiful, for sure. Darian said something else was hurting too.
Well, yeah, my stomach was really hurting afterwards from laughing so hard.
I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, baby. What are we doing tomorrow? Sleeping because we drank too much?
Well, our kids got us up at 7 a.m. this morning. He set his alarm clock. You got those babies that wake up at the crack of dawn because they can't sleep? No, our baby set his alarm clock. Our 15-year-old baby set his alarm clock. So
he could open presents. Because he knows I won't let nothing happens before 7 o'clock.
Ever.
So he set his clock for 7 o'clock. And then he's knocking at 7:01, he's knocking on our door. It's time to get up. It's time to get up.
Well, I had some of the presents that Santa brought were in a gift bag. So I'm like, man, how am I going to if I didn't want the boys to peek in there.
Y'all, she woke my ass up at 6:30 this morning. And I'm going to tell you, since we've been together, she ain't never woke my ass up at 6:30 in the morning. It's normally when we get up, 8 o'clock or whatever else, and the boys watch TV, and when our asses are ready to get up.
Right.
She didn't wake me up direct. It was 2 alarms.
Because I hit the snooze.
And the bathroom light.
Because I had to put one contact in.
Dogs barking. And she said, well, I didn't wake you up. I'm like, well, in a roundabout damn way you did. So we got up and I cooked breakfast this morning, made pancakes and everything else. So.
But I was afraid they were going to peek in those gift bags. So I'm like, no, I cannot. I was just stressing about it.
Right.
Hey, Doug.
Hey.
Let me see that hair. Let me see it.
It's still there.
No, shake it out. Shake it out. Woo!
I look like a drunk Jesus.
Woo! Hey, Zeus.
Oh, ¿qué pasa? No puedo.
It's Hey South.
Actually, well, I can't see it, but she's got me a mullet growing. She won't cut my hair, so the back is actually long.
You're getting a little longer, huh?
Yeah. Everybody comes up to me talking Spanish now. I go to the grocery store and they automatically talk Spanish.
No habla español.
No, I had to do 3 yards the other day. I don't even know the people. I done edged their yards and everything else, and I actually got groceries.
Getting free work out of it. I don't know.
She had paid 2 houses the other day and didn't have to say nothing to me. Just hand me $50 when I got done. I said, okay, boss. Okay, boss.
Sí, senor.
Yeah.
See? Yeah, absolutely. Woo!
I'm ready to cruise, y'all.
Hey, we are too.
We're with you.
I think we're going to do a Christmas cruise every year with the kids. Well, that's what we planned before. And this year got screwed up. But I'm already looking at cruises.
For next year.
For next December. I think we're just going to. Man, it's a lot more expensive. But
it's not the week before or the week after.
So I think we're
right around that week. It's a what, $500 difference.
It's double the price.
Christmas has always been more expensive.
I was like around Christmas.
Double
spring break.
It's double the price on Christmas than what it is a week before.
Yep.
But the ship's already decorated and everything.
Hey, supply and demand.
Go a week before. You'll be back, and of course you'll be home for Christmas. But go a week before, and you still have all the Christmas or the ship's going to be decorated and everything.
Right.
Double the price. That's crazy.
You're right. I mean, it's definitely more expensive.
Last December, I went on a Panama Canal cruise for 16 days, and I, from like the 6th through the 22nd, still got home in time for Christmas and got, like you said, got to enjoy the decorated ship and everything other than the actual being on it on Christmas Day. So
I think it went from 239. It was a 5-day. It went from 239 to 509.
Yeah.
Wow. In 1 week.
Yeah.
And New Year's Eve is just about as bad because I was supposed to go on a New Year's Eve cruise this year to Australia and New Zealand, and it got bumped to next year since Australia is closed. So then I tried another cruise, and then, of course, it got canceled. And it's like, somebody don't want me to go anywhere for New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely – you talk about New Year's Eve, Selling Away with 10 Cases, they do a New Year's Eve cruise every year, which is expensive. Yeah, I've checked into Christmas cruise and the New Year's because –
Well, Sailing Away 10K has a tendency to book cruises the most expensive time because Miss Kayla is a teacher, and she has to book those cruises at Christmas break, spring break, fall break, and summer break, and those have the tendency to be the most expensive.
Well, they're usually twice as much, is what I've been seeing.
All right.
Yeah, when you don't have the liberty to travel when it's a cheap rate, you're really screwed.
Well, you travel when it's cheap rates, there's less kids. Travel when it's more money,
the kids are
makes your holidays and the kids can actually go.
Yeah,
and what I feel sorry for too is all these people that, you know, they've worked and scrimped and saved for years for these cruises. And they don't have the flexibility to just drop things and reschedule it at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
So when your cruise gets canceled, you know, it's like a big dream that's just shattered. What are they supposed to do? You know, I can easily just rebook something else and eventually I'll catch up with them all. But you know, there are a lot of people out there, they don't have that kind of liberty. So
us being close to ports too here in Florida makes it a lot easier for us. We're not flying.
Yeah.
Port Canaveral is an hour, 30 minutes, hour and 45 minutes from us, and Tampa is 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh,
when you spend more on airfare to get to your cruise, it seems kind of awkward.
I mean, I've been about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to Port Canaveral, and there's people flying takes 2 days for them to get here.
Well, I mean,
right about an hour and 45 minutes. I got to get up at 8 o'clock to get to the ship.
I mean, we can go out of Miami a lot of times. There's some pretty cheap cruises going out of Miami during the we'll say hurricane season or whatever, you know. But then I got to get on a plane to fly there, or I'm driving 12 and a half hours.
And Miami sucks. I don't care. I've been there. Most of my cruises are out of Miami. I love Port Canaveral, and Tampa's not bad for a smaller ship, but Miami sucks.
It's crazy.
It's the better cruises though.
The traffic is horrible.
Oh, that getting
and
out.
y'all know how I am on the interstate.
I don't know what you're talking about, Cindy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, don't get me wrong. The port I love of Miami. It's always been quick. I would say I've been out there probably 4 times. It was really quick and stuff like that. It's having to deal with Miami, the traffic and everything else.
Oh yeah, I mean, now the first time we went out there, we drove, and the couple that we drove with, he drove to the port from the hotel that day, and yeah, it was crazy trying to get in there, and it's like, where the hell we park, blah. And it's just crazy.
One time I went to Florida. We drove to another part of Florida. Was on interstate and was with this couple.
With band camp.
And it was raining. It was raining with this couple. And this one chick was freaking out. Oh my God, she was freaking out. You know what? I've been freaking out.
It was waning or raining.
It was
raining. You just said it was waning.
I'm hiding. I know who she's talking about.
It was definitely no, I mean, now the second time we took the shuttle from the hotel over there, and it was still crazy with the shuttle driver. I thought he knew what he was doing, but it was still crazy getting to the port. But the port itself, we didn't have no issues.
Hey, we rented a car one time, drove to Miami, got there, and could not get a rent-a-car home. We had friends that went with us, so we had to all get our luggage in other cars and this and that, everything else.
And ride back with them.
Got there, and they said, there's no rent-a-car for you when you get back off the cruise. And I'm like, what? So anytime we got anywhere where we got phone service, we was trying to call to get a return car.
And we had another couple with us, so it was 4 of us.
So we never ended up getting a rent-a-car. We would have had to go to Fort Lauderdale, and luckily it was our honeymoon cruise.
Yeah, no.
Well,
yeah,
kind of our honeymoon.
Yes, it was
way later, but
my very first cruise.
Her first cruise, and I'm trying to figure all this out and everything else, and I'm going, ain't that a hell of a first of a cruise?
You're right. I mean,
I've already been on cruises, so she's just like, what do we do? I'm like, it'll work itself out. It'd be all right. We
still live in Florida. No big deal. We'll figure it out.
It's all good, girl. Don't stress.
Listen, it's only 5-hour drive. We can walk it in at least 30, 40 hours. Planes, trains, and automobiles. We'll get asses home.
We'll get there. Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, that's crazy. But I've had issues, our last cruise out of Miami, we flew into, where were we flying to? Fort Lauderdale? We flew into
Fort Lauderdale. I remember you saying you flew into Fort Lauderdale.
And then we took a Uber to Miami. And that was like, oh my God, that was like the craziest.
It was crazier than it should have been.
Yeah, it was like, took us an hour and a half to get there. And it's like,
the Uber driver was having a heart attack.
Yeah, I mean, with him having a heart attack, I'm having a heart attack. I'm sitting up right there beside of him, like, oh, what the hell? He don't know where he's going, and
he's like,
and he's like, looking at his phone, looking at this GPS, and I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna die.
I mean, like, bitch, pull over right now. I'll get us there, and I don't care what happens to you when we get done.
It was a trip, and then of course, now, how we do it going back? We went to the hotel, and then we took the shuttle to the port. I think on the way back, did we take a bus from the?
I don't remember.
I think we might have took like a Carnival bus, because you can get that prepaid if you pay them to shuttle you from one port or one place to another place.
Well, everybody always asks us about going out of other ports. Oh, New Orleans, come up here. There is places I want to go that you have to go. Like if you go to California, you go to different ports and all that. We have the nicest ports here in Florida.
Oh,
we live really close to them. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to fly to New York to go out. I'm not going to go up to New Orleans, which I want to go to New Orleans, but I'm not going to go on a cruise ship out of there when I can literally drive the shit right here.
Oh, I agree. I mean, y'all can get to like 5 different ports. I mean, within 4, 5, 6 hours, kind of thing. I mean, it's crazy to fly all the way to California, but
doing that. So, and we got nice cruises. I mean, Miami's the #1 port in the world, I think. So, I mean, there has been some things we've looked at, and we're like, man, I'd like to go, but then you start thinking about it. Then you got to fly, which she's never flown before. No. I would video that shit. I'm telling you,
girl, you got this. You got it.
I want to fly her somewhere one time, even if it's to fly and turn around and come back. I want her to take a plane one time, and I'm going to video that.
I think you'll be all right.
I think so too.
I think she got better than driving. I really do.
Yeah.
She does.
Mine's nothing compared to me compared to driving.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
tell her, Dewey, flying ain't nothing, is it, Dewey?
No. The only time flying's the problem is when you're a big guy like me and trying to get seats you can fit in.
That last flight we was exit row or whatever it is. In case we crashed, you gonna be able to? You gonna agree to help people get out this exit? Yeah, sure. I'll help them. Sure.
As long as I can help them from the outside after I'm out first.
I grab one and hope if I hit the ground, I'll land on them. I'll have a hole of their ass.
Yeah, I mean,
use them bitches as a sponge when I bounce. I didn't mind flying. I've been to Vegas and everything, and I don't know. I didn't mind it.
Well, try cruising with someone who's been on 25 cruises. So TJ's saying, because Kayla's been on so many cruises that they got to try to do something different every time. Makes it so hard. What do you think about that? Do you think there's something you can do different every time you get on the cruise?
It depends on the person and how you plan it.
Different.
We've been to the same ports, and we always find something different to do. And even like the ship, I mean, we could literally not get off at port and probably still be able to do different things. So
I'm with you, Doug. I mean, you can always find something different, whether it's just hanging out with different people, or all right, this time, I'm in college.
I don't think it's about finding something different to do. Like we love cruising, so we're always going to be doing something. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. I guess it depends on the person. That's a hard question to answer because everybody's different.
You're right.
We're pretty easy. If the show sucks, guess what? We had a good time. If Atrium Bar 80s party wasn't as good as the last ship, I don't care. We still had a good time. So we're just some type of people where we're not working. We're on a cruise ship. So
I'll always find something fun to do on a cruise ship.
And that's one of the things I like about traveling solo. Since I've got nobody any longer to keep track of, I can make my own fun. If something's not happening I like, then I just go cause something I like.
Josh.
What's up, Josh?
You ain't late.
Brother.
Hey, this ain't no scheduled event, nothing. So, I mean, we just...
I think everybody's different. I mean, I honestly do. I mean, there's some people that go and will not get off the ship, and then there's people that got to get off the ship, have to do an excursion. If there's a new port to us, we normally go in there and look around and, the first time and without an excursion. The next time we go there, we might do an excursion, but I like to explore. So, I mean, I don't know.
And I like cruising itself. So if I go to a port that I've already been to and there's nothing special I want to see, I'm perfectly happy just exploring the ship or taking advantage of services that are there that while it's quiet. So
I would be perfectly fine just boarding a ship and going out into the middle of the ocean.
Oh yeah.
All the different shows they do, the piano bars, everything. Just put me on a ship in the middle of the ocean for a few days, and then I would be totally satisfied with that.
Well, you know what? I have the perfect solution behind that. You can't go to no port because of laws in the U.S. Yeah. But you could take me to a private island like Half Moon Cay, Princess Cafe. Yeah. We could go to these private islands. We don't have to go to
well, we're definitely ready.
ports of call with people. We could go to the private islands.
Mm-hmm. Well, my first cruise, I was probably about 8 years old. It was called Sea Escape out of Tampa. It was an overnight cruise where you left, you went out in the ocean, they did some gambling, stuff like that, and they came back. Of course, they passed the laws because the major cruise ships, were losing money because people were doing that. And I don't remember what the law is called, but that was my first cruise with my dad.
Right.
And then they stopped all that stuff. I don't have a problem going out in the ocean and turn around and coming back. Even if it's for 4 days, I could be at sea on a ship because there's so much stuff to do. I don't have to report.
Especially the bigger ships. There's so much to do on some of those. Yeah. You can't possibly see and do everything in one cruise anyway.
Yeah. You're right. We have never seen every part of any ship we've been on. We've never seen the whole ship.
Well, I agree. Because there's always something. If you're watching the show, there's something else going on another part of the ship.
Yeah.
Or you're on that part of the ship. There's something that there's always something going on in different parts of the ship. So you can't be everywhere at the same time.
Every time somebody says a cruise would be boring, it's like, well, if you think a cruise is boring, it's your own fault.
Yeah.
Not from lack of them providing things to do.
Think, I'm on a boat. I can't go nowhere. I'm stuck on this boat, and I can't go and do.
Well, we was at some friends today, and actually we heard that this was years ago.
Right.
But they went on a cruise. It's an older couple, and they said that they had fun, but they got bored. And I'm like, how in the hell did you get bored? There's always something. But they said like 18 years ago.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And it was an Alaskan cruise. Their last one was an Alaskan cruise. And I'm thinking, well, that's cold. And a lot of people, it's more laid back. And
it's definitely a different vibe. Now, Kayla saying, or TJ saying, Kayla's just burned out on the Western Caribbean. Wants to travel the world cruising, so we made a long bucket list. I can see that if you've been to the same ports over and over and over. You want to do something different. I can see that for sure.
Hey, Kayla, my bucket list got so long I had to call it a dumpster list. So
it's true because I love those ports. I love every one of those ports.
Dude, that's just a 55-gallon drum of whoop ass on it.
There you go. Yeah, and I had a normal bucket list before I started doing travels and travel planning and stuff.
Sure.
And then watching YouTube ever since all this virus stuff, and I've learned so much from those that it's all you guys' fault that I got a dumpster list. The more videos I watch, the more things I want to do. So I'm going to die traveling because there ain't no way I can get everything done I want.
Hey, it'd be a great way to go, right?
You bet.
Her eyes are bothering her. Feels like I always tell her because her eye, she always looks like she's kind of crying a little bit. I'm like, baby, I'm right here.
She's here in the past couple of weeks with her eyes, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, boo.
I don't have a contact in this eye. I only have one contact in here. So It's like I can see far away and I can't see far away. And it's like,
yeah.
What? Hey, it's kind of funny. I'll be across the room going, how many fingers am I holding up? And I do like this. It ain't funny. But I know it sucks. God, it sucks. There's been days that she had to wear sunglasses in the house, and I know it was hurting.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. I've
had that issue before.
Ooh, boy.
I'm prone to iritis. And every time I get those, they usually have to give me shots in the eyeballs. And then it's like, cover up your eyes for a while because you're not going to want any light.
No, I had 2 different antibiotic drops.
The only
and then I was putting them in, and I was doing it probably too much because I was thinking, oh my gosh, the more, well, then I woke up, what was it, yesterday morning? I'm like, I can't see out of this eye.
Well, she got mad as hell at me the other day because I thought it was like an ear infection. You get an ear infection, you pee in it. Well, she woke up this morning and I was peeing on her head. She was mad as hell. She covered in piss, and well, it didn't help her eyes, but my cheek sure hurts.
Oh Lord!
Y'all know that ain't the truth.
You know, her, she beat this shit out of. I wouldn't be right here talking to you right now.
Yeah, Sherry, it sucks.
Well, one cruise ship traveled 6 continents in over 8 months. That would be great, Jonathan, no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, if you was rich and you could afford something like that, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, no kidding. I want to do that Panama.
Yep.
I want to go to Alaska.
Yep.
Both are awesome trips.
I would say
anything like St. Thomas. I've been St. Thomas.
Hilarious.
St. Thomas, St. Martin, St. Kitts.
I've been to St. Thomas, and I love that. I want to go back there again. I mean,
we've been to St.
Did you go to St. John?
Nope.
St. John is beautiful. You got to go there whenever you go to St. Thomas if you have the time.
I've been twice.
And I love I'm a shopper, so I love their little shops. They got a shop that sells nothing but crystal there. That's just awesome.
They got them here in Polk County, but it's crystal meth.
They sell crystal down here too. It's behind the dumpster on
yeah.
Behind the old Quick Mart right there.
Yeah, and as soon as you pick it up, you going straight to a hotel. Not the hotel that you want to be in, though. It's Grady Judd's hotel.
You got to go 3 streets down past a 3-legged dog with one eye named Lucky, and there's a guy named Lefty on the right.
If you find there, it's like underneath, on the dumpster back there.
I just tell them guys, go to Jamaica and just get weed.
Now we've been to Jamaica,
and you can get weed.
Now nobody offered me any weed, but
you wasn't seeking it.
I wasn't seeking it, but the friends we were with,
they got weed.
They got weed.
Maybe they were seeking it.
Well, he was seeking. He's on the whole cruise. He was like, "I smell it. I smell it. Where's it at? I'm gonna go smoke me some. I'm going."
Yeah, you can get it in St. Thomas too if you go to the right pool bar.
I'm sure. But now we were on the beach in Jamaica, and a couple beside us, they got the people that was there. They brought them some. They said, "No, you didn't get this from us. Go to the end of the beach down there and smoke this stuff." So it's definitely in Jamaica for sure.
It's in Mexico too.
I've heard that, but I mean,
you literally get off in port and you can smell it everywhere.
No, it's everywhere. I mean, it's just,
smell it everywhere.
I smelled it in Walmart in Gaffney, South Carolina. Somebody was smoking it or had been smoking it.
Yeah.
It smelled like a dead skunk coming up in here. I don't know what's going on.
You know that walking trail that I go on, I guarantee you, if I go in the morning, every morning, walking as soon as you start, you can smell it right there. It's like they smoke it before they go exercise.
I'm just getting relaxed.
Yeah.
So I can
lubricated.
I'm getting my joints lubricated so I can get out there and walk. I know at the first of the year we got to get back to walking, and
I can't read that comment.
I just noticed Ronnie's shirt.
Oh yeah,
that's right. It says Merry Christmas. I think that's what it says anyway. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Yeah, this is my Kiss Christmas shirt right here. course, I've been wearing it since last night. I probably should take it off. But, that's my only Christmas kind of thing going on. You didn't eat that whole bag?
I did eat this whole bag.
See, we definitely got to get back on the wagon. I
ate the whole bag of trash. It's my bag of trash.
It was, I guess. I know Cindy's been getting back at it.
I know my coach has already messaged me tonight. Matter of fact, I got him left on unread.
You ignore me.
He told me tomorrow I better get back on track.
Oh Lord.
We're back on track too.
We do. We've been off track for a couple weeks now. We gotta get back on it.
I live off track, so I don't ever worry about getting on track.
I'm gonna tell you what.
We feel better when
I feel better when I'm actually out there getting my steps in and eating better. Definitely feel better. Now, I like eating all this crazy food I've been eating, but at the end of the night, I'm going, ugh.
I know. Oh, my God.
I wonder when I'm eating it, but then during the night, I'm like, ugh. But, yeah. Ooh, Josh said he needs to get back at the gym. I'll tell you what, I need to. I really do. I need to get back doing something. I've got this Bowflex Max trainer here. I mean, we pay $1,600 for this doggone thing.
We need to order us a.
I ain't spending more money on stuff I don't
we
doing.
need a elliptical.
Not elliptical. You want
not elliptical.
You want a treadmill.
Treadmill, yeah.
And Nate saying there is a track. There's a track somewhere. I mean, for sure. I'm telling you what, I can get back at it. I mean, since Mexico, Dewey.
Hi, Dewey.
Since Mexico, I think I've gained 10 pounds.
That's one of the things I like best about traveling. I somehow manage to lose weight every trip I go on. So I need to get back to traveling so I can lose the weight I'm gaining sitting around doing nothing.
There you go. I'm gonna tell you now, we do get out there and walk more and do different things when we're traveling.
No, when we have a plan to go somewhere, we're hardcore. We are hardcore. When we know we're going somewhere, it's like we gotta do this, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. We're hardcore.
I'm ready to get back also at not only exercising, but to get back to the tanning bed.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. God.
It's like I just feel better when I'm exercising. I go to that tanning bed and I get that.
And my fat looks better tan than it does white.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel the same way. I can look at myself when I'm tanning and I'm like, I look better. Mm-hmm. Hey, I look better naked.
You do?
Yeah. With the tan.
And when it's tanned, it looks better. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whether it's true or not, I mean, hey, I think it.
I don't know, but in my eyes, it's true.
That's what
I feel better. That's the main thing. You feel better.
That's what I say. That's what I was gonna say, baby. I feel better. So I mean, hey, that's what makes a difference there. Here lately, it's like, oh, I eat that.
I was working the other day and I smelled bacon, and I realized it was my back.
Oh, I thought he's fixed talking about mine.
It was my back bacon.
Your fat back was frying.
I ain't been out lately, really.
That's why I don't lay out in the sun anymore. Smells like bacon frying.
It's been a while since I got out there, but I know I need to for sure.
Well, you ain't been in no pools lately, have you?
You know, last time I went to the pool, I was in Mexico.
Yeah, that's right. Did you make it out of that pool?
Did I do what?
Did you make it out of that pool?
Of course, I didn't have no problems.
You didn't know.
The only problem I had was one night I didn't feel too good and I didn't get to go to supper, but I didn't do no falling. Somebody else done some falling.
Yeah.
Is that right, Dewey?
She had a few tumbles.
That's
How
right.
many bruises did she get?
A lot.
You know how she is. She brews easy.
I don't think I fell out in no pool though.
Nah, you did fall out the pool.
Oh yeah, on that short area when her and Nancy were dancing that one day.
Dancing, she fell, right?
Yeah.
And then it was raining that one day and you fell. You slipped on that
Well, that don't.
I'm
just saying, every time I fell, Nancy was standing beside me. I'm just saying, maybe she's a little hardcore. That's what I'm saying. Maybe.
You remember what happened to Daniel at the Degenerates, right? That was Nancy's fault.
Nancy might be a little hardcore. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they were playing that Jenga.
Yeah. So I think Nancy might have tripped her. I don't know. We didn't say this. She ain't here to defend herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she won't argue it either.
No.
I didn't.
I know. That's what she was saying. No, I didn't. No. Oh, we love Nancy. She's awesome.
She's such a sweetheart.
She is a sweetheart. She's one of the sweetest people you will ever meet in your whole life. So, you might ever. Cindy, have you met Nancy?
Yeah.
We met him at the Degenerates.
Yeah.
We just talked about the Jenga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely. She's the sweetest person you'll ever meet ever.
And Anthony.
Anthony's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, he is. You're right, Doug.
Both in Vegas and Cancun, she looked after me like I was somebody needed looking after. She was always making sure I was okay.
That's the nurse in her, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no doubt. That's the nurse in her. I mean, she's awesome. We had a great time for sure. Look, Jonathan. Look at Jonathan saying, the last time I was in a pool was a few hours ago. It ain't funny, Jonathan. It ain't funny. Uh-oh.
Doug's smoking me up out of here.
Cindy's done stripping it off. She's like, let's get the pool, Jonathan. Let's get the pool.
I'm getting the pool.
This is Florida. I can get the pool anytime I want to.
He's going to take that off.
The thing is trying to get out of the pool. I know what she's talking about earlier.
That's you.
I know that's what she's talking about.
I didn't have no bruised shoulder from falling out of the pool.
I'll tell you what, I fell out of that doggone pool. Not only my shoulder, my face. Bam! It'd been worse if everybody would have seen it. But I mean, I just told y'all about it, and it was still funny. Woo! But that ain't no lie.
I said, "What happened?" He said, "Man, that ground come up and just bit me."
You're right.
That shit hit me right in the face. That's what happened. I fell out of pool.
I'm just glad I had a few drinks.
He don't feel it as bad till the next day.
I know it because that's the thing. I mean, whoo! I hit that ground. I was like, "What the heck?" Just jumped up and smacked me. I fell into the
smack me in the face.
Like what?
Well, I tore that pool down.
Y'all tore it down?
Yeah, we only keep them for about a year.
Well, I mean,
we buy a new one every year.
I'm heartbroken. I'm kind of heartbroken.
I'm like, we want a pool, man.
Kind of heartbroken.
We want a pool, but yeah, I mean,
we move them around the yard and we just buy new pools every year.
Right.
We'll have another one this summer.
Will we invite back?
Yeah, I'll try and make it a lower one though, so Ronnie won't fall out of it.
Maybe what we should do is have like a 4 or 5 foot pool because I know he can't swim.
No, I know what. We'll get a regular.
Josh.
See you, Josh.
Thanks for stopping in. I mean, Merry Christmas. It's still Christmas. Merry Christmas, Josh. I know you. Did you ever move into your house, Josh? I know you getting your house and all that. I hope so. I mean, I've been slack here lately because of my school work. I can only see some of the polos and stuff, but I hope everything's going right for you. Really enjoy talking to you, Josh. Have a good night. Merry Christmas and all that. I'll try to do better. I promise.
Hey, we got like a new couch thing. This thing's comfy. I feel like we on a bed. We don't have that little. Remember that thing we had out here?
The bench.
The bench.
The wicker type bench.
Yeah.
Thing?
Yeah,
Right.
we don't have the bench no more.
So y'all replaced that.
Yeah.
And then got rid of the hot tub.
Well,
Needed it.
well, I'm not saying I wouldn't want a little new furniture, but I'm a little hurt over the hot tub.
It's just right down the road.
She's like, we need a hot tub. We ain't got no place to put no hot tub.
It's portable.
Yeah, I know it, but she's like,
I need a hot tub.
She definitely likes that hot tub.
I
enjoy the hot tub too, but we ain't got no place for the hot tub. She's trying to invent a place. We can put it in the living room. We'll take the TV out.
Hell yeah!
Oh.
It's a lot more room out here now. Well, we put the stripper pole up, and that's worked out pretty good. Of course, then he tells me every night, "Come inside, quit getting in your Speedos and doing the stripper pole. Come on." Just kidding, just kidding.
She'll be doing a vlog on you before you know it.
Uh-oh.
Well, I did find flip flops with blinky lights in them, so they're pretty cool.
I don't know where he's been shopping at, but this is all news to me.
I'm just thinking, I'm like, man, that's crazy stuff going on down there in Florida. There,
I just want to come back to Florida and find some blinky flip flops.
I mean, that'd be
He shops at that new store, Dollars in Your Speedo General.
there you go.
Hey, that's right there in Tampa. It's on Hillsboro. They got some cool stuff in there.
Yay, Vizo!
Bezo, you know that's not true. Bezo telling a story. That is not the best Christmas movie ever.
No, Deck the Halls is.
No.
Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever.
The best Christmas movie ever is A Christmas Story.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Wonderoni, it is.
Oh.
No, National Lampoon's Vacation, whatever that is called. That's the best one.
That's pretty good, but it's not the best. A Christmas Story.
Who's ringing?
Dewey, is that you? Yeah, that's Dewey. Something Dewey got going on up there. I muted him. We'll try to bring him back in when he comes back. But let's see. Sherry is saying, I really enjoyed your video of Santa reading The Night Before Christmas. Yeah, Dewey done a great job with that, for sure. I wish we would have had our grandbabies seen that. I think they would have enjoyed that for sure. What's John saying? Under the porch, Ronnie. That would be a perfect place. What are you talking about? Under the porch?
For the hot tub.
What porch? You said under the porch. Jonathan, what are you talking about? Under the porch? Are you talking about the car?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I think it's what he's talking about. I don't know. I hope because I'm like, I ain't got no porch I can get under.
So it's where you park your car.
I think that's what he's talking about. And Bezo saying it's fragile. It's fragile.
Fragile.
Yes, fragile. Oh, Bezo, call the fire department. I heard it. Let's get Dewey back in here. Dewey, you had some kind of something going off in there. What?
Yeah, I had like my oven's a little dirty, and I had left it on, so it got a little warm and some smoky stuff.
Okay, that's what that was. All right.
Set the house on fire.
I couldn't figure out where it was coming from either, because it's like, what? And I forgot I had left the oven on earlier.
It sounded like a hearing aid going off.
Yeah.
Going off for sure. Right.
Oh, somebody cheapy.
She's out, guys.
I'm good.
She says she's good, so but I think, we've been on for a few hours, almost.
Take her to bed.
I can say we've been almost all 3 hours, but guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the night. I appreciate everybody's been on. We had a great night. Love you guys. I'm glad y'all were able to spend this little bit of time with us because we were bored. So y'all made it night. We love you.
I've missed everyone. So Merry Christmas. Hopefully I can be on the chat some more here coming up. But good to chat with you guys.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and thanks for spending time together.
Love you guys.
Remember, tomorrow night they're gonna be on Midlife Crazy, the Cabin Wives. You ain't got nothing going on tomorrow night. But love you, everybody.
All right.
I'll be there. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night. All right, guys. We're going to put her to bed. She's tired. We've been up since way too early. And
it's my kid's fault.
I know it. But we love everybody. And as Bezo say, Feliz Navidad. Absolutely. We love Rafi, Amanda. We love you. Miss Sherry, we love you. Jonathan, Shauna, we love you. Merry Christmas, everybody. We love everybody. Spikers, we love you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And we're going to get off here. And then, of course, we'll do it again another time for sure. Ain't no doubt.
Stop! We can't take anymore.
Woo! Good night, everybody. Love you. Merry Christmas.